everybody. This is Louis the Board Op from the Howard Stern Show. We are on the air live with Artie Lang. He's calling us from Vegas.
Hey!
Take a few phone calls. Artie, you there?
Louis!
What's happening, Artie?
What's up, man?
Same old. I got a few people who want to talk to you. You ready?
Same old?
Same old, same old.
What does that mean?
That means I'm up at 6 o'clock in the morning. I don't know why.
Wait a minute, you're not drunk?
Some of us have to work, man.
Louis, I'm not going to lie to you. I've been drinking.
You don't say. You're in Vegas and you're drunk?
$400 in blackjack.
Hey, Artie, I got a girl on the phone. I think she has the hots for you, man.
A girl that has the hots for me.
Yeah, here's Julie. Julie, you there?
Artie! Artie!
Artie, what happened to you? I don't believe this. I do not believe this. All right, Artie, if you can hear me, please give me a call back. All right?
Fans, they got Artie back on the line, so let's jump in and see what Artie's got to say live from Las Vegas.
I couldn't even put my bathing suit on. I went down to the pool and I got all grossed out by my bathing suit.
Why?
I didn't get grossed out by the bathing suit. I got grossed out by me in the bathing suit. I'm in my room and Doug Goodstein for me and Ross Apin just showed up.
Tell him we up.
Doug Goodstein's here, and, you know, he's a little drunk.
Are you drunk, too?
I'm very drunk.
Hey, Artie, isn't it 4 a.m. in Vegas?
Yeah, well, I'm up all night. We're just staying up all night.
Oh, and then what do you have planned for today? Gonna lose more money?
Today I have a spin class at 9. What do you mean, what do I have planned for today? What are you, gay wad? I'm going out gambling.
That's what you got to do in Vegas, definitely.
No, you know what I'm doing? Michelle and Karen, honestly, what are you doing up right now listening to Louis?
Well, we're at work. We're getting ready to go to work.
What do you do for work?
We work in journalism.
What do you do?
We work in journalism.
Let me know if you want to take somebody else, Artie.
Wait. No, wait. You work in journalism?
Yes, we do.
Where do you work?
Well, let's just say you know us very well.
I do?
Yes, you do.
Is it the New York Post?
Maybe.
Is it?
I guess you... Maybe not.
Is it that rag?
We'll keep it a secret, Artie. It'll be...
The New York Post is a rag.
It'll be secret crushes.
No, I like the New York Post. I really do.
Okay.
But why wouldn't you tell me if you worked there?
Because...
Why can't you tell me where you work?
Because we can't tell you where we work.
Why?
Because we want to keep it a secret.
It's not gonna... No one's gonna know.
But
Howard isn't there. I'm hosting the show. No one cares. No one's gonna hear this. Tell me where you work.
We listen every day to you. That's all you have to know.
Where do you work?
In New York.
Where?
In Manhattan.
In journalism.
Yeah, maybe.
For what publication?
Or in science.
For what publication?
No, we really don't work in journalism.
Yes, you do.
We go to school.
All right,
We're trying to sound older.
You know what, Louis? They're not being honest with me, so I have to take another call.
All right, we're going to take another call.
Okay, Artie. Have fun in Vegas.
Bye, baby.
Love you.
You're on the air with Artie.
Yo, Artie. Yo, what's up, man? Listen, I want to tell you something. Do me a favor. Go downstairs.
Oh, wait a minute.
What's up?
Is this Mike?
Yes, Mike.
Dude, you call up every day.
Yeah, I know.
All right? I'm dying to know what you look like.
You know who I am, man.
I don't know who you are.
I got a picture of me and you, right? I'm looking at it from my wall, me and you.
Where?
I won the Dodge Durango 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So, you don't remember that? The Weakest Dink? That was me.
The Weakest Dink?
Yeah, remember that Vinny did a stupid game show, The Weakest Dink?
No, I don't remember that.
Yeah, 2 years ago.
But you always call up and you give me crap.
No, not me.
Yeah, you
No, I'm your man. No way. Listen, do me a favor. Go downstairs, $100 on 29 on a roulette table.
Mike. What do I sound like, a loser?
No, $100 on 29, 36 to 1 odds. Artie, come on.
Mike, listen.
What's up?
I'm sitting in my room.
Yeah?
I finally made it to a point in my life where I could get a nice room in Las Vegas, right?
Right.
And the door just knocked, and Joey Boots walked in.
Right.
So,
I'm a little upset. I'd be upset, too, if Joey Boots was in my room.
Do you know Mike? You guys know Mike who calls the show every day? They don't know you, man. I know this guy's voice. He calls every day, and...
Hey, I always got good things to say. Nothing but good things to say about you. Come on.
No, you got nice things to say about everybody except me. I remember you were insulting me.
Never insulted you, Artie. You're the man. The funniest thing I've...
So what do you want me to do, Mike?
I want to go see... I want you to put $100 on 29 down on the roulette table. Walk downstairs, $100 on 29.
But what if I win?
You win $3,600.
And then what happens? I give it to you?
No, you keep it. That's it.
Oh, you don't want nothing?
If you lose, I'll give you $50.
No, but what if I win and you gave me the tip? What happens?
Well, that's up to you. I'll call back and then you can do whatever you want. That's up to you. I'll leave that up to you.
I'll tell you what.
What?
I'll give you $50.
I'll give you $50 out of $3,600. Okay.
I like you, Mike.
All right. You're the best,
I
Artie.
ain't putting money on 29.
$100 on 29. First roulette table you see.
Mike, you're a good boy.
Yeah. You're all right,
Take
Artie.
it easy.
Enjoy.
Lois, give me another one.
All right, you're on the air with Artie.
Good morning.
Who's this?
Hello?
Who is this?
This is Maysoon. Who's this?
Who is it?
Hang on, give me 1 second. Maysoon?
Who?
Maysoon.
I think she said Mason.
Artie, how are you?
What do you want?
I was just actually making want to request if you can, my boyfriend is a big fan of your show.
Oh, that's
If you can wish him a happy birthday today on the air.
I'm not going to do that.
Why not?
Because it's goofy.
Because what?
No one wants to hear me wish you... There's people in traffic right now on the LIE. They don't want to hear me wish your boyfriend a happy birthday.
Okay, Howard wouldn't even do it?
No one cares about your boyfriend's birthday. Nobody cares.
Oh, that's sad. Okay.
Hang up on them.
You're on the air with Artie.
Who is this?
Sorry, Artie. They hung up. Hey, you're on the air with Artie. Go ahead.
Who is this?
Hello?
Who is this?
Artie!
Who is this?
This is Mike.
Mike who?
Hey now! I call Howard a hook-nosed Jew bastard every morning.
Oh, you mother effer.
What's up, brother? How you doing, man? Yes, you sound like you're having a great time.
What do you want? What are you doing up now? Are you that big of a loser where you're up now?
Dude, I work, bro. I don't know what you do.
Dude, you gotta be an enormous loser. You call the show 3 hours a day.
Dude, I'm a truck driver, bro. What do you expect?
You're not a truck driver.
Oh, crap, man. I'm a truck driver.
Are you really a truck driver?
What's that?
I mean, you just call up and say, hook-nosed you bastard, and then you don't say anything.
No, yes, I do, bro. What are you talking about, man?
What do you say?
Listen, if I don't say anything, then why would Howard take my calls every day? You know what I mean?
What do you say? What's the last call you said?
The last call I said was...
I'm drunk, by the way. I can't understand anything you're saying.
I asked some broad to get naked, of course, on the show.
Wow, you're brilliant.
Hey, Artie, listen, let me ask you a question. How much have you won? Are you up or down on there?
I won money on a plane. We all played cards on a plane. I won $150, but I lost. Right now, I'm down $7 grand at the tables.
$7 grand?
$7 grand.
I don't.
All right, Lewis, he's got nothing to say. Just hang up on him.
Right.
Artie.
Hey, you're on the air live with Artie from Vegas. Go ahead.
Hey, Artie. Who's this? It is Andrew. What's up, Andrew? Hey, I'm here with Dana. You want to talk to her? Who? Dana. Oh, stop it. No. Hey, Artie, seriously, though, there's a DJ in Jersey that's in love with you, man. A DJ in Jersey that's in love with me? Yeah, a woman. She talks about you all the time. What do you mean, a DJ on the radio? Yeah, on the radio. Well, tell her to come across. Give me a little something. I'll accept it from a DJ. Well, what's she doing? I mean, tell her to come to the studio one day. Okay. I'm drunk right now. Tell her to come to Vegas. I'll bang her. I don't think she's coming to Vegas. Do you know her? Well, no, but she talks about you every day. Just call her and say, look, what's your name? Andrew. Call her, Andrew, and say, look, Artie, I just talked to Artie. He'll bang you. Okay. Just find him. All right. All right? All right, man. Bye, Andrew. Get drunker. You're not drunk enough. I'm drunk. Look.
Go ahead. You're on live with Artie from Vegas. Sorry, Artie. We've got to hang up on that guy. I don't have as much delay as Howard has. Go ahead. You're on with Artie from Vegas.
Artie.
Yeah, Artie.
What's up, man? How's it going?
How you doing, brother?
You're not getting any sleep, man?
No, I'm gonna stay up. I'm gonna stay up till like 9 a.m. today, and then I'm gonna sleep for like an hour, and then I'm gonna go to the pool.
When do we get to hear the first show? Wednesday? Tomorrow or Wednesday?
You'll hear the first show Wednesday.
All right, man. Say hi to everybody, dude, and you're doing a great job. Have fun.
You're a good guy, buddy. Take care.
Later, man. Bye.
You're on the air with Artie. Go ahead.
Artie, how you doing, buddy?
Who is this?
This is Big John from Brooklyn.
What? Who? From Brooklyn? Where?
Big John, buddy. I'm
Big John
a couple
from
drinks
Brooklyn.
your age. Artie, anyway, yo, I'm going to tell you how to get your money back. You want to listen? Artie, can you hear me?
Big John from Brooklyn.
Big John from Brooklyn. Artie, you don't remember me?
No, where'd I meet you?
Big John and Bay Ridge. We were hanging out with those girls that time at the bar.
I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, Artie, listen to me. I'm going to tell you how to get your $7,000 back. You want to listen?
Yeah.
Okay, this is what you do. You go down to the craps table.
Yeah.
Forget about that blackjack, Artie. I was in Atlantic City yesterday.
Yeah.
20 minutes. I took 500, turned it into 3,500. Want to know how?
How?
Okay, you go down, you take $50. You put it on the pass line. You get whoever has the dice. They roll a 7-11 winner. Say they roll a 5. Okay? You take $150. You put it behind your money. On your pass line. Then you play every number on the board, Artie. And you pray to God that guy rolls some numbers.
I can't understand anything you're saying.
Okay, Artie.
I'm
listen.
drunk. You're explaining, like, crazy stuff to me.
Artie, you go downstairs. You snap out of it right now.
In the NBA
You're down $7,000, Artie.
Give me someone you like. I'm down 7,000. Yes, so what? Give me someone you like in the NBA playoffs, and I'll bet it.
Who's playing tonight?
Well, the Nets.
Hey, I know you had the Nets in the Lakers. What was the line in that Nets game? Had to be at least 13 at home after 2 blowouts, right?
No, but the Nets won, right?
Yeah, they won.
And the Lakers kicked butt.
Yes. What was the line in the net game? 13?
No.
What? 9. Had to be 9 at least. You know they're going to whoop them at home, right, Artie?
No, but so you telling me the Nets covered?
Sure, the Nets covered. They blew them out by 20, I think.
Well, I didn't see the game. I was on a plane. Just work with me here. I bet the Nets.
Dude,
so
you got to have direct TV on your plane, Artie.
But I bet
got
the
direct
Spurs.
TV on the plane.
Listen to me. Please, just shut up.
Okay,
I bet the Spurs for the series, right? What happened with the Lakers Spurs?
Good bet with Spurs. Big Tim's the truth, right?
Yeah, but what happened today, Lakers Spurs?
Lakers, okay, that's one game, Artie. It's one game. You got
what happened? The Lakers won?
Yeah, Artie.
And
what day is it to you? It's Sunday morning to you?
Oh, listen, dude. I'm asking you simple questions, and you're not giving me answers. I'm drunk in Las Vegas. I need a Lakers
Artie,
score.
Okay, the Spurs lost today. They got whooped.
By what?
By like 12.
Okay, so the Lakers covered.
Yes, of course the Lakers.
And the Nets covered.
The Nets covered big time, Artie.
Right. So I'm all right. Then I just lost a bit. I bet $2,000 on each, and I lost 22. All right, I lost $200 on that. But I bet I went with the Nets. I knew the Nets were going to win. You see, the problem is the Spurs, man. This was the game to bet the Lakers. I knew it, and I did.
Without a doubt. Hey, Artie, don't worry about that. Listen to me. You want to send me a plane ticket, and I'll come down there. We'll go to the craps tables, and we'll get some of that money
I don't
back.
even know what you're talking about. You're not making any sense. How could I send you a plane ticket? I'm lucky I'm here.
Come on, Big John, buddy.
Dude, I'm lucky I'm here.
See, that's your problem.
I want to send you a plane ticket? I don't know. Hang up on him, Lewis.
You got it. Want to say a couple more, Artie?
Yeah.
All right. You're on the air with Artie. Go ahead.
This is Andy from Manhattan.
Who?
Andy from Manhattan. I was just
What's
thinking,
up, Andy?
Roger Clemens, he's due to lose. You may want to look into betting against him. Houston's playing tonight or tomorrow.
I hate Roger Clemens.
Yeah, so I would put a bet against him.
Why?
Because he's due to lose, and even though he's been winning, he's been
Who's he pitching against?
He's been giving up runs lately.
Who's he pitching against?
I don't know. You have to look at the board.
So you're going to give me a tip. You're going to give me a tip. You're going to go, Roger Clemens is going to lose, and you don't even know who he's pitching against.
I'm saying look into it.
Dude.
Okay, I got DJ Singh to win the U.S. Open.
I hate golf. It's for gay guys. Listen, Roger Clemens is just a kick-ass pitcher. I'm not going to bet against him blindly if I don't know who he's pitching. You tell me, oh, bet against
No, I'm saying
DJ Singh, golf. Who cares about golf?
When you get to the board, you'll know who he's playing against.
Golf is awful.
Just go look at the board when you get the future table.
I know, dude. I've been in Vegas. I know. I was down by the sports book. It's whatever. Fine, all right.
Well, keep it in mind, okay? And good luck.
You're on the air live with Artie from Vegas. Go ahead.
What's going on, Artie? How you doing, man?
What's up, buddy?
Nothing much. You banging any hookers out there yet?
Dude, I'm not. I don't have any hookers. No, I don't. I'm in love with a girl. A girl who's probably on her way to work right now. She's a wonderful teacher.
Hey, Dana, what's going on?
Dana is a wonderful person. I'm in love. Me and Ross Zapin are both in love. And we are in the room. You know why? Here's how I can tell you why me and Ross Zapin are both in love. We're in a room. There's me, you, and Doug Goodstein, and nothing but beers. Honestly,
like
we're just drinking and having a good time in Vegas.
That's good. That's good, man. Artie, you're doing a good job, man. Keep it up, buddy.
Thanks, buddy.
Take care.
Okay, buddy.
You're on the air with Artie. Go ahead.
Hey, Artie.
What's up, brother?
Hey, it's Bob in Jersey.
It's Bob in Jersey.
Yeah, what's going on? You know me. You invited me to hang out when you were playing Rascals and Bon Jovi's keyboard player came up. Remember we were partying? I brought you all that food.
At Rascals in Ocean Township?
Yeah, remember I brought you all that food and all the good stuff?
I do remember, buddy. What's up?
Hey, when you get back, man, me and you at the Borgata.
I tell you what. The Borgata is one of the best places I've ever been to in the world. That is a great
it's the bomb, man. Hey, it's really Iron Man, Artie. 4:15 in the morning, you're still going hard. That's great.
Dude, I can't wait to hang up with you so I can go back.
That's cool. Hey, you gotta go blackjack, man. Play it nice and easy. Take your time.
Blackjack, I can't do it. I can't. I'm addicted to craps. Well, I can play blackjack. I was just playing blackjack and I lost $7,000.
Oh. Hey, Artie, when you come back, Dana should still have my card. Give me a call. We'll go to the Borgata.
All right, buddy. The Borgata's rules.
All right, man. I'll see you when you get back.
Go ahead. You're on the air with Artie.
Hello?
Hello?
Hey, is this my turn?
Who?
Oh, I'm sorry, Artie. Hey, how you doing this morning, Artie?
How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing all right. I'm Greg. I'm calling from SoCal, man. I'm in the same time district you are.
Speak up, Greg. I can't hear you.
I'm sorry. I got a little FCC info for you, kind of. I was actually flipping channels this morning on ABC 7, and I came across the Larry Sanders Show, you know, an old rerun or something they're showing every night. And there were two references. Jon Stewart was on the show, and him and whoever that redhead old dude is who's on that show. There were two references to, and I don't actually know how to say this on the air, but it's a sex act that a woman generally performs on a man. And
where'd you see this?
This was on ABC Channel 7.
On ABC?
Yeah, not on cable, man. It was on local television here. Regular
dude,
TV.
You know what? Write a letter. I don't know what to tell you, man. I mean, you know,
who do I write?
Howard is, Howard is the king, and they want to get him off the air more than anything because they'll make a name for themselves. And
I hear you. Who do I write it to?
You hear that stuff, keep writing about it, and if they don't act on that, it just proves that they're just a bunch of mother effers, man, who just are.
Who do I write to? I tried to write it in on Howard Stern's website, but there's something wrong with the code on there, and I couldn't get a letter up, man. It was just popping windows open like a virus.
I'm so drunk, I can't have a political conversation right now. I'm going to go back down to the tables, but I'm telling you, man, you're right.
I had no idea you guys
make a complaint about them, man, because
Well, the Howard Stern show just makes millions of people laugh. That's all we're guilty of.
All right, man. And Baba Booey to y'all.
Baba Booey.
One more, all right, Artie?
All right, Lewis. Let's take one more.
One more phone call. You're on the air live with Artie from Vegas. Go ahead.
Yeah, man, this is Boba. I want to ask Artie, what strip clubs is he going to tonight?
Spearmint Rhino, baby.
Hey, how you doing there, Artie?
Good. How are you, buddy?
All right, good. Bang a lot of women down there or what?
No. I have a girlfriend, and I'm very much in love with my girlfriend.
Oh, Dana's out there with you?
What'd you say?
Dana's out there with you?
No, she's getting here tomorrow night.
Oh, that's cool.
So I took this night to drink until I literally almost passed out, which is what I'm near right now.
That's
but
cool, man.
the strip club out here, man, Spearmint Rhino, it's great.
Yeah, huh?
Yeah.
You're performing down there too, right?
No, well, we're just doing the Stern shows this week. July the 24th. Hey, seriously, July 24th.
Yeah.
I'm doing stand-up at the Hard Rock in Vegas, at the Joint.
Cool.
Call up.
All right,
it's going to be a party.
Great. And what'd you drop, $7,000 at the craps?
$7,000 at blackjack, man.
Ooh. All right, you'll make it back.
All right, buddy.
All right, take care, man.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, Artie, you good with that?
Yeah, Louis. All right. That took forever. Sorry, buddy.
No, not at all. You have a great time, man.
Was that live on the air?
This is still live on the air, so we'll be right back with the Howard Stern.
We're still live on the air.
We are still live on the air, buddy.
All right, Louis.
All right.
I actually I'm going down with Dan the Song Parody Man and Joey Boots. We're going to go play some blackjack because, we're losers. But I will see you later, buddy.
All right, you take care.
Later.
Get some sleep. I'm going to bring something up. Back, and we're on the air live. The very excited Artie Lang calling us from Vegas. Artie, you there?
What's up? What's going on, man?
Good, man. You all right?
Well, yeah, I'm having a good time. I'm just like, it's a combination of being hungover from yesterday, which was literally, I think the most I've ever drank in my life was Sunday night into Monday morning. I started drinking Sunday on the plane at about like 1 o'clock Vegas time.
All right.
Well, I think that's it, whatever. And then I stopped at 9 a.m. the next morning.
Wow.
Because I just got on like a gambling thing. And I ended up playing craps and like at 8:30 in the morning at this craps table with just me and these 4 other crazy addicted gamblers. And I was just so drunk, I kept throwing the dice and screaming out Who songs and doing like that Pete Townsend windmill thing with the guitar. And I think 2 of the guys wanted to actually punch me in the face. And then today was just brutal because I was so hungover. I mean, I feel like death.
All right, so you excited to take some phone calls?
On that note, yeah, let's take some calls.
All right. Let's see how this goes. Go ahead, you're on the air with Artie.
Artie, baby, you sound terrible, man.
This is Mikey.
That's me, bro. Listen, did you do that roulette number 29 or no?
To what?
Roulette. I told you yesterday. Put $100 on 29.
Dude, I don't remember a thing you told me. What'd you say?
You sound toasty,
I
bro.
don't remember. I remember you called. I don't remember anything else. Like I don't remember speaking. I can't wait to hear a tape of the call yesterday because
you sound very, very shot right now. That's for sure.
What's the 29 roulette stuff?
No, I wanted you to put $100 on 29, man. You know, if you win, you can win $3,600. I know what's going to come out. First roulette table you passed. $100 right on 29.
29 red.
Yeah. If you lose, if you win, fine. If not, I'll come up and give you the $50. I'll split it with you. I'm a stand-up guy. You're a stand-up guy. No problem. Not a problem. Definitely give it to you.
Make it 75, and you got a deal.
That's a deal. If you're doing all the work, I'll give you 75. It costs you 25.
$100 on 29 red.
That's it.
29 on the roulette wheel. I don't know if it's red. I think it's black. It's 29
All right,
black.
wait a minute. Hey, Dana, you gotta remember, I'm sitting next to Dana here. Dana, 29 red on it. All right. Dana's gonna be like my secretary on this. All right, Mike,
You're the man, Artie.
I remember talking to you yesterday. So, sorry. 29 red, you got it, buddy.
You're the best, Artie. I love you, man.
All right, Mike.
Enjoy the rest of your week, bro.
All right, man.
All right, Artie.
Go ahead, you're on the air live with Artie.
Hey, Artie.
Yo.
Man, just want to let you know you are the best part of the show. I want to get that off first. Your impressions are great, man. You're the best part of the show. But I just wanted to let you know that the Yankees suck, and then I'm pretty sure A-Rod and Derek Jeter are gay lovers. Anyway, have fun in Vegas, man. Don't bang no horse. Talk to you later.
Go ahead, you're on the air.
Hey, Artie.
Yo, man.
Yo, what's up? You sound like $1 million.
Oh, yeah, man. I'm in bad shape.
Yeah, how much money do you have left from that old school money?
Well, the old school check was for about 10 G's, and right now I got a check with my accounting department, who's also Dana. But I think I'm down about $9,200.
I think Dana should hold on to the money, all right?
Yeah, I got like almost $3,000 left, so I think I'm gonna make some very smart bets at the sports book.
Yeah, but it's only Tuesday morning.
Well, yeah.
You've only been there for a day and a half.
I've got an early spin class tomorrow, so I'm gonna...
Yeah, you're spinning tomorrow?
What time is it right now?
7 on the dot.
It's 7?
Yeah.
So it's 4 o'clock here. I don't know, man. Yeah, that's not good.
Young,
we're going to be here for another 5 days, but I could get more money, though.
29 on red.
Yeah, right, there's some good advice.
And or Dana can find some work down in the casino, right?
Hey, what is that? Don't go over the line, buddy.
All right, Artie, have a good time. It's going to rain all week here, so live it up.
No, the weather, it's crazy hot here, man. So and the pool scene at the Hard Rock is unbelievable.
Did you take your shirt off?
No, I haven't taken my shirt off yet.
All right.
Literally the shirt I flew here with, I haven't taken it off.
You haven't slept yet?
No, I was fried tonight, but I'm trying to catch some. I'm gonna try to sleep from now to like noon or something.
All right, Artie. Have a good morning. Go out for breakfast. See you all later.
All right, buddy.
Go ahead, you're on with Artie.
Artie, what's up, my man?
Hey, how's it going, man?
Artie, you don't sound good, but you know what? I still love you, buddy.
Thanks.
Hey, listen, you know what? You need to make your money back. You need to start hanging out with the Chinese over there in the baccarat table.
The Chinese?
They got a ton of cash.
Yeah, you know, the Chinese are good gamblers, I'm told.
They teach you how to play.
Yeah, I should, you know, I never thought of that, hanging out with Chinese, because there's a...
Hey, Artie, did they run out of Jack Daniels down there yet, or what?
No. You know, the Hard Rock put a bunch in my room, and
They got the plant running 24 hours a day.
Yeah, you know, the drinking is a little bit out of control at this point, but I'm going to, you know, sort of harness that in and...
Hey, well, we love you out here, Artie. Keep it going, buddy. No sleep, man. I got $100 says you don't change your clothes the whole time you're out there.
That's a pretty good bet at this point. I got one pair of slacks and a nice V-neck.
All right, Chief, we'll hang in there.
Thanks, buddy.
See ya.
Take care.
Go ahead, you're on with Artie.
Artie, it's me, Marion from Brooklyn.
Holy Christ.
Artie, did you wear your bathing suit, Artie? Don't be shy, you sexy thing.
Don't yell, not that.
Artie, I'm going to whisper. What's wrong, Artie? You don't feel good? You need some brioche.
I need more than that.
What's going on there, Artie? Tell me.
Well, Dana got here last night, thank God.
Hi, Dana.
It's Dana Merriam from Brooklyn says hi. Dana. Like almost asleep.
What's the matter with you, Artie? You better... tomorrow you got to be live on the air. You sound very tired. What's wrong?
Well, it's 4 o'clock. It's 4 o'clock in the morning.
Well, it's like 7 o'clock here, and I have a new puppy and a family, and I'm up. Come on.
Oh, my God.
Who's got a better life than you, Artie?
That house must be crazy.
Who's got a better life than you, Artie? You know we love you. You better wear your bathing suit. Don't be shy. You know you're sexy. People love you.
Oh.
Artie, I hope you win $1 billion because you deserve it.
Well, I don't think that's going to happen. I'm out here with high-pitched Eric.
Yeah, I know. My other baby.
How come you didn't come out with him?
How could I, Artie? I have a family. Unfortunately, I have a life.
Yeah, but when you leave your family for a few days, you go to Vegas.
Next time. If I live next year. Listen to me, Artie. $100 on 17 on roulette, because when I was in Vegas, that's what I won on. Please, Artie, do it.
$100, 17 roulette.
Yeah. Artie, I love you. You know how much we all love you. You better wear your freaking bathing suit, Artie, and show your body, because you know it's hot. Different strokes for different folks.
I'm gonna wear the bathing suit.
Not everybody's skinny and glamorous, you know. You know Howard's my type, but if it wasn't Howard, you would be my next choice, Artie.
Well, you got that's a variety, a vast.
I know.
I mean, that's like really both ends of the spectrum there.
Well, that's what's so great about me, Artie. I'll go always.
Right. Listen, your house must be a dream with the dog barking in your voice.
Oh, it's great, and the crows crowing. It's a palace. It's wonderful. You should come over one time. I'll barbecue for you and Dana, Artie. Come and visit me in Brooklyn.
With you and the puppy, do you also have someone who just constantly draws a rake down a blackboard?
Thanks, Artie. I thought you loved me.
You know what, though? At 4 a.m., I'm telling you, I know, but you're being good. You're staying. You're whispering.
I'm whispering, Artie. I'm whispering just for you. I don't want to blow your brains out with my voice.
All right, Marion.
It's great talking to you, Artie. You made my day. I love you. Have a great time in Vegas.
All right, I love you
Take
too,
care.
Marion.
Love you, Artie. Bye.
Thanks.
Go ahead, you're on with Artie.
Hey, good morning, Artie.
Hey, what's up?
Yo, did you go on the new ride on the Stratosphere? The one that heaters right off the roof?
Yeah, no, because I'm not gay.
Dude, you gotta breathe sometime. When are you gonna jump off the roof of a building?
I came to Vegas to go on a tilt-a-whirl. I don't do it. You know, what am I gonna do on a Stratosphere?
Okay, did you go to the Bunny Ranch?
No.
I hear Bridget the Midget's in.
Bridget the Midget is... You can bang her at the Bunny Ranch?
If you got the right scuttle.
Scuttle.
Get some sleep, you bum.
I've never had the right scuttle, I'll tell you.
Later, Jack.
All right, buddy.
Go ahead, you're on with Artie.
Hey, good morning, Artie. It's Jenks.
Jenks.
Yo.
How's it going, brother?
I couldn't make it out there because I had jury duty. But if I was out there, that's where I'd be right now. You found any coke while you were out there?
I haven't been looking, Mom.
I heard it's really good. All the coke and marijuana is really good out there.
You know, I used to do cocaine in Las Vegas, and it is good here. You're right. For all you kids coming out here, it's really good, the cocaine in Las Vegas.
Are you still drinking now?
No, I stopped about 20 minutes ago.
That's cool.
No, I'm not that drunk today. I had to take it easy today, man, because I was just crazy, you know.
Well, you know Howard's going to analyze every bit of this tape when you get back, right?
Yeah, I look forward to that. That'll be a lot of fun. This is just another step towards the end of my career.
Yeah. Well, you better start watching yourself because it sounds like you're going overboard there.
No, I'm fine. Look, I'm fine. I'm sitting here with the woman I love and Dana, and we're gonna sleep.
We'll see if she'll let you try anything on her.
You know, Jax, I gotta tell you, sometimes you cross that line, brother.
She might just kick you out of bed.
Now we got a beautiful room. The Hard Rock gave me a nice suite, man.
Oh, why don't you put her on the phone?
Nah, that's all right. That probably ain't gonna work out. That's what I want. I want my girlfriend to talk to Captain Janks on the phone.
Hey, well, you take care of yourself, all right?
Shenanigans.
Well, you take care of yourself, all right?
All right, Janks, I love you, brother.
Have a good time.
Later on, man. Good jury duty.
Go ahead, you're on with Artie.
I'm on with Artie right now.
That's right.
Yeah.
Hi, Artie. Good morning.
What's going on there?
Oh, my God. Let me just tell you that I have seen Dirty Work more times than any woman should. I love that movie, and I've always tried to call and talk to you.
I think you might be the only woman that's seen Dirty Work.
I love when Norm says, me and my army of lesbian whores, and then they attack. That was beautiful. Brilliant.
You didn't count on my army of whores, did you?
I throw in the lesbian part because that's my own little fantasy.
No, that's fine. Don't worry about it. That's good. Thanks for watching that.
Oh, no. Thanks for just being so funny. I can't believe I'm on with you. Dana is one lucky girl.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Try telling her mother that.
Huh?
You should try telling her mother that.
Give me Dana's mother's phone number. I'll call her up.
No,
I'll be like, listen, your daughter's a lucky girl.
So that's good.
Well, I'm not going to call and give you any betting advice because it sounds like everybody else is doing that. But when you come back from Vegas, I want to come on the show and do like a power hour with you and go shot for shot with beer. We can do whatever you want. I just want to drink with you on the air and see if I can stand up to you.
Well, come on down then.
I would love to. You tell me when, and I will come down.
All right. Come on down to in New York tomorrow.
He's not going to be there tomorrow.
All right. I'm sorry.
Go get some sleep, Artie. I love you.
All right, baby.
Bye-bye.
Take care.
You're on with Artie. Go ahead.
Artie, it's Dominic. I'll see you tonight.
Dominic, come on out. Get out of here, brother.
I'll be here tonight. Now, listen, I'm bringing an envelope for you. Don't worry. And don't tell kids to do coke. What are you, crazy?
By kids, I mean, got people in their 20s.
Well, I'm bringing you an envelope with plenty of Escarole, so don't worry. You'll have enough for the rest of the trip.
Dominic, come on out here.
I'll see you tonight.
one ounce of food at the
All right,
diner.
I'll see you tonight. Have fun. Be careful. Get some sleep for the show.
All right, man. I'll see you later.
Bye-bye.
You're on with Artie.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, Artie.
What's up?
You want to have some phone sex?
All right, go ahead, man.
All right, what are you wearing?
A terry cloth shirt and shorts.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, this ain't working too good. Put Dana on the phone for me. It might work better.
That. No, you're not having phone sex with my girlfriend, you crazy maniac. Not while I'm sitting here.
Hey, Artie, I'm already out of material, but I love you, man. You're
Me
great.
too.
All right, man. Later.
Thanks, buddy.
Have fun.
All right, man.
You good for a couple more, Artie?
All right, Louis, what do we say? 2 more phone calls.
2 more. All right. Let's see who the lucky ones are. Go ahead. You're on with Artie.
Hello?
Yo.
Artie?
Yeah.
That's no good. That's no good. It sounds horrible. Go ahead. You're on.
Hey, Artie, brother. What's up, my man?
How you doing?
Hey, I got a wise investment for your $3,000 that you got left.
What should I do with it?
You should go out and buy yourself a casket, man, because you're going to need it, buddy.
No, you know what it is I was in the military, so I get one for free. So I'm just going to take the $3,000 and gamble with it.
You get one for free. Hey, you should throw some money on the Lakers there, win some of that cash that you lost back.
You know what, dude? I got to tell you something. The bet of the year was the Lakers the other day. 4.5 they were given at home to the Spurs. I bet the Spurs for the series, but I knew the Lakers were going to win Game 3 huge. And the line for the first half was the Lakers were given 2.5. And then the line for the game was 4.5, and they killed both of them. I mean, that was just the best bet ever. But I like the Spurs in the series.
Yes, the Spurs are the I don't know, man. I don't know, Kobe and Shaq, they always seem to pull it out there at the end, don't they?
Oh, yeah, I hate the Lakers so much, man. I can't stand them. I lived in L.A. for a while, a bunch of whatever.
Hey, man, you have a good time, buddy.
All right, man.
We love you up here. Hey, you got a great stand-up act. I've seen you up in here in Burlington. And do me one more favor. Yeah, it's a video stage. Love you, brother. Bye.
Love you, man.
All right, go ahead. You're on with Artie.
Hey, Artie, what's up?
Hey, man.
Hey, no one had any sports scores for you yesterday, so if you need anything, just let me know.
What happened in the playoffs last night with the NBA?
Miami beat Indiana by 7.
And the Timberwolves won, right?
Yeah, by 1 point in overtime.
And were the Kings favored? The Kings.
I'm not sure what the line was.
Oh, because I loved the Timberwolves, and I was too miserable to bet anything at the sports book because I was just too miserable and hungover.
Did you need anything for baseball?
No, I didn't bet any sports yesterday.
Oh, all right.
I Sunday put something down. I mean, I just don't remember anything about Sunday. That's what sucks.
Hey, Artie, so far, what's the funniest thing that's happened?
The funniest thing that's happened?
Yeah, just like, you know.
I don't know. I almost got beat up by a woman dealer because I was winning. And I think she could have beat me up. You see, if she actually beat me up, that would have been the funniest thing. But the fact that I was actually scared of her is kind of funny. They got some scary dealers who, keep stuff in line, You can't...
Yeah, I hear you, man. Hey, I really appreciate you coming on and, letting us know what's going on.
Look, dude, whatever you guys need, I'm here for you.
Well, I know before you're on the show, you're a real fan, so really appreciate it, man.
Absolutely.
All right, thanks, Artie.
All right, man.
You good for one more, Artie? Or
all right, let's say this will be the final phone call.
Final phone call, all right. What do we got here? Go ahead, you were on with Artie Lang.
Artie, what's up? It's Charlie Undershirts from Union.
Charlie Undershirts.
How you been, man?
Well, I've been all right,
Listen, when you get back to Union, you and I got to go over to the stable. We'll have a couple of drinks. What do you say?
Is the stable still open?
Are you kidding me? Weren't you and I there about 9 years ago?
The one over by Irvington?
No kidding. Yeah, it's open, of course.
It's still open, huh?
Parking lot's full right now, 6:30 in the morning.
Yeah, I used to go to the stable a lot, and, man, those were some rough...
Artie, listen, you're down $9,000.
9,200.
9,200. Listen, when you're down and out, there's only one place to go. And it's called
Las Vegas. Las Vegas.
Las Vegas.
I perform with Jennifer Holloway. Jennifer Holloway. Thanks, buddy.
You the man, partner.
Charlie Undershirts, you take care. Brush your hair.
All right, Artie. As enthused as you sound, I think it's time for you to get some sleep, man.
All right, Louis, I love you. And remember, are we still on?
We are still on.
Remember, Stern Show, I guess they start tomorrow morning.
That's right.
From Vegas.
From Vegas, that's right.
And, I'll be doing stand-up at the Hard Rock, at Beecher's Comedy Madhouse here. It's in the Hard Rock. July 24th, Saturday night, July 24th. Come on out and have fun, man.
All right.
I appreciate it, Louis.
You get some sleep, man. Have fun in Vegas.
All right, and let me try to do this with a grovelly voice.
We'll be right back with more Best of Stern after these words.
Nobody should complain. If you do not like it, turn them off. 95 X.
It's confusing the hell out of me. He'll call me up one day and goes, you gotta get the channels up. You gotta get the channels on the air. And I'll go, calm down, you know. You guys just decided to do this channel a month ago or a week ago. We got to put something good on the air. All right. No. You got to put something on the air. Put anything. I don't care. Put something. You can't. Technically, we can't. Engineers have to be informed. And I go, like, where were you a year ago? That I was telling you. I said, well, first we're going to have to hire a program director. I said, and then we're going to institute my ideas, but not until there's time.
Right.
Then he'll call me up the next day. I go, okay, we're going to do the farting bit on Thursday. He goes, no, we can't do anything. It's good. There was silence. Don't do anything.
What? He likes the silence?
Right, yeah. So I go, what? I go, what do you mean? He goes, we can't do anything. I think Mel tells him what to think, and then I don't know what's going on over there. Because the guy does this complete...
So no farting this Thursday?
No, we're doing the farting.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean,
but I didn't
he's a hard guy to read.
Scrolls.
Got to do that. I know. Then there was a whole thing with the scrolls, so there was no scrolls. But I figured out something with the farting bit.
What?
So Thursday, we do this test run. It's driving me nuts that those channels are up and I'm not doing anything with them yet. You know, even though I'm the one screaming to be patient. Yeah. So... I got Gary, what's the farting lineup? You got that all set? I got Will the Farter doing 6 to, I think, 11.
6 to 11?
Or 6 to 10. I'm not sure. Where is Gary? He knows.
Because if that's the morning you're talking about, that's Dan.
That was a day. Yeah, I don't know. I'm waiting to hear the lineup.
Yeah, we made Dan the morning guy last we heard here.
Fafa, you around or...
Everybody's out there maybe looking for that Tom thing, I think.
I got the Tom thing, but I'll play that in a second.
Well, everybody disappeared. I thought that's what we were doing.
Where's Fafa Folai? Where were you, in the can?
I was editing.
Oh.
That's it.
Anyway, so what are you editing?
Gary Garver went to the filming of American Bukkake.
Oh, that's a big deal.
Oh, I didn't know that they were actually in production.
He said that was so much worse than the blank. Sorry.
I don't know when the word anal became taboo around here. It's just I got to get out of this place. But if it's the last thing I ever do.
Gary Garver said he left after the third.
I said if it's the last thing I ever do.
He's not.
Oh, he's gone.
Yeah, he's running around, too.
I'll take care of it. We gotta get out of this place. All right.
But Gary Garver was saying it was so much more disgusting than that other thing. He left after the third guy for the American Bukkake. And then he also tried to interview O.J. this weekend.
How'd that go?
It didn't, and I'll tell you. You know what? When we play his tapes, we'll have him on the phone because he got some stories.
Was this the weekend that O.J. was at that convention?
Yeah, I'll tell you what happened. O.J. went to...
Wait. Wasn't I talking about something else? Everyone's all over the place.
Yeah, he just brought up O.J.
What was he talking about?
You were talking about the farting thing.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
You wanted the lineup.
Give me the lineup.
Okay, the lineup, not confirmed, would be Dan the Farter from 6 to 10, Debbie the Queef from 10 to 2, Junior the Farter from 2 to 6, Will the Farter from 6 to 10, and then we just got a hold of Travis the Farter. We couldn't find him, but he found us because he heard we were talking about him. And also, you know...
Well, when is Travis going to be on?
Well, we still have slots to fill, so I haven't...
Oh, hold it. Start again. 6 to 10 a.m. is who?
Dan.
Is Dan real strong?
Yeah, you put him there. Yes, he is.
That's not what I asked you. I asked you, is Dan real strong?
I think they're all strong.
Because Junior's the strongest farter, right? When is he going?
He's 2 to 6. He's midday.
Oh, good. No, that's called afternoon drive.
After the drive.
Huh. All right, let me hear it again. Start from the beginning.
Okay. Dan the Farter, 6 to 10.
Can Dan really blast him?
Yes.
He's good.
Absolutely. Is he really, really good?
I think he's good, yeah.
He's never choked on us.
He's one of our Hall of Famers, yeah.
The only
It says here Dan the Farter is probably out. Is that right? Who knows that?
I don't know. I have to find... I mean, we called these guys, and then I sort of...
What's going on, Will?
It doesn't look like Dan's going to be able to take off work.
Oh, so why doesn't Dan do nights? Do a night shift. And let's put Junior down into the mornings.
I'll move him.
I mean, we got to get this. This is huge.
Yeah, when I spoke to him last week, he couldn't do Monday, but he thought if he had a little bit more time, he could get the time off. So I wasn't aware of that. All right, so we'll move him. So would you rather have Junior in the morning?
Who's the strongest farter we got? That's morning drive. The first guy to sign on the station. It's got to be somebody who can really blast it.
I can't remember who's better, Junior or Will. Those are the two strongest. I just can't.
All right, so put Junior in mornings and put Will on in the afternoon drive. Those are the two strongest guys.
Yeah, Junior's good.
Debbie the Queefer's a real crowd pleaser. She's good.
You can put Dan at the 6 to 11 slot.
6 to 10.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, Travis, who we hadn't seen in a while, he turned up.
He's good.
We're going to see if we can get him in and fill one of the slots. And then, remember Jen, the amputee chick?
Yeah.
She claims to be a really good queefer.
No, I don't want that.
You don't want that? Even
I want
overnight.
farting.
Okay, well, I need more people to fill 24 hours.
Well, then what?
In other words, I have...
Where's all your farters?
That's them. That's what we have. That's everybody.
What about that kid who came in and broke the world's farting record?
I think that's Junior.
No, there was a little
kid. Bubba, you're not doing your research.
That's Junior.
You're not on top of your game.
I don't know the farters that well.
Well, look them up in a computer.
We did. No, we looked up everyone that we had.
We had a number of challenges in here.
Yeah, well, what's up?
No, we looked up every farter we have on.
What happened to that little kid?
And either their number is no longer working, numbers have been disconnected. A lot of these, they were on the show a while ago. We no longer have working numbers on them.
Well, all right, so let's put out the bulletin. You got to let me know that.
But I said that last week. I said we need more.
All right, but you got to say it again. I don't know what happens over the weekend. What's the matter with you? How do you not tell me something like that?
We're still
you
putting
thought
it
the lineup was full?
We're still putting it
of
together.
course I did. I leave that up to Baba Booey.
No. And then there's another note. You didn't see a note from the guy over at that says that he only wants to go to 11. I'm not saying that's what you want.
Listen to me, Baba Booey. I'm not kidding.
No, I got you.
I want you to listen to me.
I was getting conflicting reports.
Don't listen to anyone over there. They give you a different story every 5 minutes. Only listen to one man. Me. I'm a goddamn genius. Who's in charge?
Of what?
Of what?
Of what exactly?
Of you. Of this. Our thing.
That could have been a wrong answer because the answer could have been
Who's
you're
in charge?
Because you're always in charge.
Right. That's the right answer. Okay. Now you're talking.
How can you get that confused?
How do you confuse that after 20-something years?
Because you could have been who's in charge of this project.
No,
and that could
who's
have been
in
me.
charge of you?
You.
Right. Damn.
Even that question he can't get
It
right.
could have gone another way.
You know what? You know what I know? I know one day he's going to break. I'm going to have to fight him. Because I'm telling you.
Like physically?
Yeah.
You don't want to.
He's wild.
You don't want to fight.
Oh, my goodness.
He's going to beat me up.
Yeah.
I need security.
If I haven't beat you up by now, why would I?
I don't know. Sometimes, you think Ronnie, the limo driver, could beat you up if you went berserk?
No, I'm thinking you're at this point, Ronnie's not beating up anybody.
Seriously, do you think Ronnie? Let's say you went berserk one day.
Right.
All right. I'm pushing you to the edge, and all of a sudden you lose it like a postal worker.
I think it's whenever anybody goes berserk, I think it's hard. It would be hard for Ronnie.
Do you get the confidence that Ronnie would be able to put you down?
He might. But, I mean, I can't tell you it's a slam dunk that he could.
First of all, he'd have to be around, which he never is when conflict breaks out.
Right. See, I think Baba Booey could take Ronnie out. That's
and secondly,
the problem.
once Baba Booey gets going, Ronnie's not getting started with it.
See, with a security guy, there shouldn't be a question. It should be like one of those guys where, they prevent fights just by looking at them.
Has Ronnie ever put anyone down?
I don't know.
Yeah, he one day held Beetlejuice back.
Oh!
That's good.
Got Beetlejuice out of the way.
I worry about that. I mean, Ronnie tries to walk around like a tough guy, but I don't even know that he could hold you back.
See, I always assumed that somewhere on Ronnie there was like a taser or something.
I don't know. I don't see him. He carries a beeper.
Remember how, at one time, he used to say, could he take Casey? At this point, I'm not sure he could take Luis.
I got to tell you, I love Ronnie to death. There was never a moment where I thought that if Casey lost it, and there were days in here that I thought he could.
We're all dead.
I thought that Casey would have ripped the poles off the wall.
Well, remember the A.J. John fight? A.J. bounced off of Casey. He tried to run hit Casey's chest and fell down.
Yeah, I mean, what's he going to do? Like Sean from Beetlejuice. Sean's a huge guy. He could squash Ronnie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't look to Ronnie for that much.
Hey. What is his credentials? Where are they?
his credentials is that he drives. He has a license.
No, wait a second. Now, didn't Ronnie go to some sort of training? He didn't go to to become a no, seriously.
Where?
I thought he became like a licensed security guard or something. Not security guard, but security person.
I don't know.
Has he ever been tested?
I don't know.
Maybe we should hire Eli.
I know that Ronnie started a security company, and I think that he had to get some sort of training.
Yeah, he's a good guy, but I don't think he has an ounce of training or skills.
He must be mad because he's not in here yet.
Where is he?
I don't know.
Let's ask him about his skills.
He's afraid.
Ronnie's refusing to go in the studio.
What's your problem?
What's your problem?
He's just sitting in that chair out there.
Oh, steaming.
Security guy is scared to come in?
I'm pretty sure you could beat up Ronnie.
Well, and we always used to have that conversation about, what if Fred ever lost? That Fred would just flail
I know Fred can beat up Ronnie.
Yeah. I think you know, I think he could probably take Benji.
I don't even see, Ronnie going to karate class on weekends. You know what I mean?
I watch Ronnie walk around here. He's not even going to chase anybody down.
Have you got any kind of resume that I should be looking at?
For security?
Yeah, really. Have you taken any do you have any skills? Have you ever taken taekwondo, jiu-jitsu, anything?
Do you know chokeholds?
Give us an answer. Give me your resume.
I don't have anything to say.
Do you know
you got any kind of weapon?
I got nothing to say to you.
You got weapons?
I got nothing to say to you.
You got a nunchuck? You got anything? You got brass
those
knuckles?
Chinese stars, anything?
Do you have brass knuckles?
You know where to kick a guy?
Seriously, could you beat up Gary? I'm being honest.
How do I know?
See, now a security guy should not be in question.
That's odd.
Have you ever done hand-to-hand combat?
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah, hand-to-hand combat.
Where?
Out in the hall. Me and JD, we went.
Seriously, do you take any kind of training on the weekends or skills or anything? You do?
Yeah.
Where do you go?
My house.
You train at your house?
Yeah, I train.
He's a bow hunter, I know.
In my backyard.
He gets mad because he wants to have mad skills, but he doesn't have them.
I mean, he's not like a former security officer or a police officer.
What would you do if Danny Bonaducci attacked me?
Laugh.
You would laugh?
Yeah.
Anybody looking for security work? Anybody got any kind of skills they want to call in and give me their resume?
I got one in the car. I got a resume from a guy. You want it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bring it in.
I'll give it to you.
How many push-ups can you do?
None.
I think I could take them.
I'm sure you can.
Anything else?
What do you carry?
All he's got is a bad attitude.
Yeah, you got a really badass attitude. I'll give you that.
Sometimes it's all you need.
He's living on rep.
I think I'm Ronnie's security.
Right.
I think I'm doing security for him.
That's right. You're taking care of him.
Yeah. What's with the attitude, man? I'm asking for your skills. What are they?
I don't have any.
He's
going to snap.
I mean, this is your boss. It's his job to give. He should be able to require a certain amount of expertise.
What?
I know one person he can kill. Oh, Robin.
I'm not coming out of this room. I'm locking the doors.
He's going to kill her.
I've seen you fight. I'm pretty sure you could take him out.
I don't know. I mean, but I think that Artie's point is well taken. It shouldn't be
a question. Like when those guys come in here with P. Diddy, you don't ask.
Yeah, there's a guy that stands at the door, and he folds his arms, and he never, you ask him questions, he doesn't answer. And I'm like, excuse me, can I get in there? And
Ronnie, he's giving me the stare down, like he's got something going on. Like, hey, man, you don't even know
I don't have anything going on.
It's a secret. I'm so powerful.
I don't have anything going on.
He's got a secret.
My hands are lethal weapons.
I have a secret.
What's your secret?
To be left alone. That's my secret.
I know you wear tight shirts.
I wear tight shirts.
You get those tight shirts.
I got those tight shirts.
It's not a good look for you. You got love handles.
I really don't care.
Yeah, but dude.
All right, dude, what's your problem?
Why would you wear a tight knit shirt if you got love
I have
handles?
a jacket on. You don't see it, okay? What am I going to wear? A baggy, 10 extra large shirt that's
just
going
one
to
that
hang
doesn't
down
show
to
your
the
love
floor?
handles.
It doesn't show my love handles, okay?
Money man, he's nuts, 'cause he thinks he looks good in a tight shirt.
Ronnie wears
tight shirts.
Nice.
So what's your point in this whole deal?
I don't know. Just if Gary goes berserk, are you going to be able to handle things?
What's your point?
I just said.
Gary's going to go berserk now?
What if he went berserk? Could you handle him?
We already had one person go berserk up here.
Can you handle that?
I handled it fine.
You did?
Yeah, I handled it, I think, very well.
Who went berserk?
Casey.
Okay.
No.
Who went berserk?
Gary
Busey?
No.
Who?
I thought I handled Gary Busey.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of who went
He
berserk.
wasn't even around.
Somebody. Oh, I know what he's talking about.
Oh.
Yeah, we could say it. It was at that time that Beetlejuice's manager got mad at Tom.
Oh.
You handled that?
You handled that?
Yeah, I think I handled it very well.
Although I have to say, when Sean and I were talking last week, he had a different version.
Yeah, I know what he said. I understand that. But it came out to be a whole different thing when he was here, when it happened.
Hey, Nelson, what's up?
Hello, how you doing?
Hey.
Yeah, you calling when you experience on security?
Yeah, what do you do? What are your skills?
Well, I'm out in California. I work the AM shift, but I work corporate security. I've also worked out in Hollywood on occasion.
Ever kill a guy?
Well, let's just say I made them wish they were hurting.
Have you ever killed a man?
No comment.
Interesting.
Do you
have to speak up. I got a low phone.
Do you actually want to kill her?
No.
Well, I need a really angry black guy. Are you an angry black guy?
No.
Not you.
No, I'm not an angry black guy. The only one angry at probably is Ronnie.
Britney Spears got an angry black guy.
Sure.
Oh, I think I'd fit your bill. I'm like a former football player, well over 6.5 feet, about 275.
Pro ball?
No, just college.
Yeah, you got skills?
Oh, yeah. Uncle Sam taught me all that.
What do you do? What'd you do in the Army?
No comment.
What do you mean, no comment?
Come on, man.
I'm giving you
What were you,
an interview.
Navy SEAL? What were you?
Were you a Navy SEAL?
Oh, hold on. My boss is coming. I got to go. Thanks.
Hey, I'm interviewing you for a job.
I'd say nay to that guy.
He's afraid of his boss.
Boss is coming. Gotta go.
Chicken. My boss is coming. 7 o'clock in the morning. Where's his boss?
Fred reserves that sound effect for this guy in Selma Hayek clips. I love that.
So what's your point in all this? So you're telling me, I'm being let go? Is that what it is?
No. Can't let you go. You're too important to the whole thing.
Maybe gets you some help, though.
You might need some help. For some of those tough situations, you might need a little help.
I never said I don't deny
I'm
that.
not sure you have any skills.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
the problem.
All right.
But why are you giving me an attitude? Name your skills.
I don't want to.
Do you know Taekwondo or
No.
any martial arts?
I don't know Taekwondo.
Do you know martial arts?
No.
Okay.
So what do you know?
Are you skilled in weaponry?
Yes.
Are you
Archery?
carrying weapons?
You know what? He went bow hunting like 4 times.
Right, okay.
And that's what he's walking around with a big bow.
Right, yeah, I'm carrying a bow in my pants.
He's like the Green Arrow.
Right.
Where's your weapon? It's at home.
Yeah.
Where's your bow?
I'll bring my bow tomorrow, okay?
One thing he can do.
He's Ronnie Hood.
Exactly.
You heard of Robin Hood?
Yeah, Ronnie Hood.
I'm Ronnie Hood.
Was you run out of material this morning?
All for one and one for all.
You're not, can you?
No material this morning, huh?
Do you know how to?
It's time for me.
It's
been too quiet.
Are you an expert marksman?
Yeah.
You are?
Yeah.
And what security guard wears bifocals?
I don't wear What are you talking about, bifocals? Those stupid little glasses you're wearing there.
You're cruel.
Bifocals. What are you talking about, bifocals?
Those are graduated lenses, aren't they?
They're regular prescription lenses.
Yeah, but they're graduated.
What the hell's graduated lenses?
Where you have to use them for reading and for seeing.
No.
Yeah. Those are bifocals.
No, they're not.
Those are graduated lenses.
No, they're not.
Whatever.
Whatever what? What's your problem?
Man.
You ran out of material, I guess.
No, I'm just asking what your skills are. That's all. What do you mean?
Where did this come from?
I'm interviewing you.
20 years. Now you're asking me this?
I'm just nervous.
I never saw you nervous
Baba
before.
Booey. I start yelling at Baba Booey. I go, hey, wait a second. I don't even know if Ronnie could beat up Gary.
I like that.
I just want to make sure that my man can
Whatever it
beat up
is,
Gary.
he won't get to you. How's that?
All right.
If I got to be taken down and killed, then I'll be taken down and killed.
Killed,
but he won't get to you.
He's going to get to me.
All
He's
right?
dead. What good are you dead?
Please.
That's the most ridiculous plan I've ever heard.
Yeah, okay.
You're going to get killed.
No,
and
I'm not going to get killed. I'm not going to get killed, okay? What is your problem, man? Give it a rest.
Do I need to hire some extra help here?
Do whatever you have to do, all right?
I'm asking you.
Do whatever you have to do.
You confident you can beat
do
up
whatever
Gary?
you have to do.
Do
all right?
you think you can
I
beat up
want
Gary?
you to be comfortable. If you're not comfortable, then you do what you have to do.
Are there any situations
All right.
that intimidate you around here?
Are there any people here who intimidate you?
No.
Any visitors, any guests?
No. I get along with all the guests very well. And this
I'm not talking about getting along. I'm talking about what's your plan. What do you do if Chuck Zito goes berserk? Let me know the plan.
Whatever.
Whatever.
I'll get hit. You won't. How's that?
All I know is Ronnie...
What is your problem?
Ronnie calls downstairs to the parking lot guy and yells at him.
Why?
It's the voicemail Ronnie left the parking lot.
Because the guy's an idiot.
Hey, Dickface, I called you like 10 times. You didn't pick up your phone, so that's not my problem, okay? So next time, answer your phone. I don't know if
Why are you calling the parking lot guy a dick face?
Because that's what he is.
It's not professional.
Because that's what he is.
I don't care. The guy's a nice guy.
No, he's not a nice guy. He goes through my car. He goes through my stuff. He's not a nice guy.
He goes through your stuff?
Yeah, he goes in the car. He goes through everything.
Really?
Yeah, I had a shirt laying on the front seat. So he has a nice shirt that Mike gave me.
Yeah.
Okay. So the next day I come in, he goes to me, hey, listen, can I get one of those shirts that was on the front seat? I go, what? I go, what are you talking about? I saw this shirt on your front seat when I was moving your car. I said, why are you in my car to begin with?
Yeah, what's he doing there?
He had to move it for something.
Did you beat him up?
No, I didn't beat him up. I got him a shirt.
Oh, you got him?
Yeah, I was nice enough. I got him a shirt, but the guy shouldn't be going through my stuff, you don't?
got there, you didn't get there, so...
Like you gotta be like, hey, I won the red-eye trip with Artie.
What's that?
That was you. Richard pranks Ronnie in the office. What's that?
Stern Show. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah.
Want to talk to Howard?
What do you want to talk to Howard about?
I banged an old lady.
Yeah.
Can I talk to Howard?
Banged an old... So you banged an old lady. What does that mean?
I'm 20, and I banged an old lady.
What old lady? How old?
90.
Yeah, okay.
Hello?
We had no interns that day, okay? So I was helping out. I answered the phone.
He wasn't buying that for a second. 90.
Yeah.
Anthony, you're on the air. Hey.
Hello, Howard.
How you doing?
Good. Calling about security.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you need somebody?
Okay. What's your credentials?
Bouncer, bars,
Yeah.
whatever you want.
You got skills?
Oh, no, I messed up Ronnie.
Well, I mean, do you have, like, skills?
Yeah. What kind of skills do you want? What kind of skills do you need? I can do whatever you want.
Hand-to-hand combat.
Jiu-jitsu?
Yeah, jiu-jitsu.
Right.
You ever kill a guy?
No, but I've heard him up pretty good.
Yeah.
How much more do you need? You don't need to kill a person.
How tall are you?
6'2".
How tall are you, Ronnie?
5'8".
Yeah, isn't there a height requirement?
Yeah, right.
5'8". Probably 5'7".
No.
No, 5'8".
With his lifts, he's 5.
What lifts? What lifts?
Your heels.
What heels? I don't know. I don't have any heels on.
Heels,
I have shoes on, regular shoes. What the hell's your problem? Look who's talking. Can't even walk in shoes. Practically falls down in the hall. Oh, my leg hurts.
I'm not anybody's security.
Yeah, Jim.
Howard?
Yeah.
Yeah, tell Ronnie I think he's a big pussy. I would love to challenge him to a fight one of these times. I'm a real big guy, too. I'm only 5'2".
Wow.
Yeah, so I'm a real threat to him. I'd love to see him in a match.
All right, there you go. All right. Guy says he's going to take you out, and he's 5'2".
Okay. Whatever.
What weaponry are you skilled in? Seriously, I want to know. You go to the firing range once a week?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah, not once a week.
How often do you go?
A couple of times a year.
And what do you shoot?
What are you shooting?
9mm.
Really? Yeah. Look at you.
And what is your rating?
Expert.
Oh.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Or are you lying right now?
No, I'm not lying. Anything else?
That's Ronnie at the shooting range.
If I blindfold you right now, can you assemble a gun?
No.
Okay. Then you're not expert level.
Why?
You have to be able to do that in my organization.
Okay.
That's my kind of expert.
Right. What else? What else do I have to? What else do I have to brush up on?
Do I need to get you an assistant? Honestly, you give me the answer, yes or no. That's all I'm asking. That's my point.
Here?
Do you need someone to help you?
Here?
Just in general.
Maybe.
Things. To handle things.
No.
You can handle things.
Yeah, I'm fine here.
All right.
You know what I want to know?
Can you beat up Gary? That's what I want to know.
I don't know if I could beat up Gary.
Can you handle him?
Yeah, I can handle Gary, yeah.
Who's going to stop Ronnie when he comes after you?
I'll do it. I'm pretty sure I can kick his ass.
Say Christopher Knight goes berserk. He's, you know.
He's a pretty built guy, yeah.
All right.
I would like to see, how would you take down Gary?
Let me see you take down Gary right now.
Like if Gary was going to attack you.
Yeah, show me what you would do.
I'm not showing anybody anything now.
Let me see you subdue.
No, I'm not Scott the Engineer. You're going to make an ass out of me.
Let me see you subdue Benji.
I'll do whatever I have to do,
Let me
okay?
see you subdue Benji.
No.
Benji's ready.
It's not a game. It's not a game.
Good answer.
Hey, he's like that guy that...
What are you laughing at on the floor with your stupid camera? I know I'd take your ass out.
There you go.
I know he's got a lot of attitude.
Right, he does that.
You have security against Jason.
Flipping around here like a little fairy. Get out of here with that camera.
But he's bossing people around. He's showing me his skills.
What's your problem? What are you coming in with that camera for? Get out.
You get out.
I don't have to get out.
Force me out of the studio.
Jason's being belligerent.
Yeah. Got some resistance.
He wants to see you take him out of the studio.
Yeah, okay. Who's coming in behind me now?
He's not leaving.
I heard the door.
I want Jason out here. Get him out of here.
Get out, Jason.
When I'm ready.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
That's right. You're the big boss back there. I forgot. I got to take orders from you.
Hey, Joe, you're on the air. Then I got to take a break.
What's up, Howard? I got a bodyguard friend of mine. This guy's barred from like 6 states.
That's what I'm talking about.
This guy is one badass dude. I'm telling you, he's not. He works for the outfit out west, and they locked him up in a pen one time. I remember about 6 years ago, and he beat the living daylights out of like 9 guys. He told them, "Don't put me in there. I will beat the living daylights out of every one of these guys. I'm not sitting in here with these animals." He beat the living crap out of them.
That's what you need.
That's just what you need in here.
Yeah, but there's different levels of security. You know what I mean? You want a guy that's specializing in martial arts. You want a guy that's specializing in just bodyguard.
I met this one guy. He was a bodyguard. This cat, he's called a soldier of fortune.
Uh-huh.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, Ronnie, do you
remember when I did that movie? There was a guy, soldier of fortune. Like he goes, they hire him to go like.
Yeah, I know who he is.
Yeah.
A mercenary.
A mercenary.
This guy would kick Chuck Zito's ass.
Somehow I don't think so.
Ronnie, do you even have a flashlight?
What do I need a flashlight for? What, do I have to check the meter? Do I have to check the meter? When I plug in, I have to check the meter. I need a flashlight.
Hey, Howard, does McCartney have like big black eyes?
Oh yeah.
Howard, do you feel safe with Ronnie? I mean, he's never on his point. He's never on Mark. I mean, he never knows what's going on.
No one feels safe around Ronnie because I think Ronnie's going to attack me any minute.
We're all afraid of Ronnie.
I'm afraid of Ronnie. I'm just looking for a guy to protect me from Ronnie.
What does it mean not to be on point or not to be on Mark?
He's not aware of every situation, what's going on.
How do you know what I know?
Because I watch you. I see you. Even
you watch me.
You're all over the place.
You watch me.
You're sloppy, Ronnie.
You watch me.
You're sloppy.
Are you aware of everything that's going on?
Yeah, I think so.
You are? Okay.
You don't think so?
I'm just asking you.
You have a nightstick?
Are you on point? Are you on guard? What?
Does he have brass knuckles?
Brass knuckles. They're against the law, pal.
You got mace?
Doesn't matter.
I hope you have mace, man.
People.
All right. Hey, anyway, I got to take a break. All right, Ronnie, go back out there and protect everyone. And keep Gary away from me.
Yeah.
Looks like he's ready to explode.
Yeah, really.
With those big lips.
Yeah, look at him.
Poor Gary. I love that I've become the low benchmark for kicking ass.
Anyway, so get the farting schedule together. So I came up with this idea for Thursday.
Yeah.
So I said to these guys, you got a screen that scrolls across. I actually didn't come up with this. Wayne Siegel did. And when Wayne presents an idea, it sounds dumb, but then all of a sudden I thought about it. It sounded good.
It was good?
He says you could rate the guy scale 1 to 5, so a number will pop up every time the guy farts.
Ah.
So it'll be like,
So he'll be judged every time.
Yeah, like you see a 3 scroll across the screen, or a 2. Be funny.
Who's going to be rating?
Maybe that program director guy. Nuno.
Nuno have to keep
Well, Wayne
track.
said it would be funny if you could, like, blast into something and it could measure. Like,
so
you know
a
that,
meter.
you know when you go to the doctor and you have to breathe into that thing, you breathe out and they measure your lung pressure?
A fartometer.
Like a farting meter.
Right.
Like something that would register, like a speedometer, yeah.
That gives them incentive, too.
Mm-hmm. All right, we'll be back right after these words.
I spoke to Don yesterday, and he was saying there was like 10 million reasons why it's difficult to do, and blah, 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 blah. But I said, the audience would go nuts for it because they could see the fight live rather than waiting for it on E or the CBS show.
Right.
But so he's still working that out, but it's so complicated to put on a pay-per-view event that...
Well, that's what I was trying to say when I said, you don't do these things in like a two-week period because mom and pop out there who own the pay-per-view channels, they're hard to deal with.
Yeah. See, it's really easy too because if like for example, if we do the fight. You could consider this gay sex. Oh, excuse me. How does Cabby invading my show?
Howard.
Yeah.
You could do DirecTV in one shot.
Yeah,
and 10 million people.
Yeah, DirecTV. The problem is 10 million people. Not all of those 10 million people are in our universe. In other words, they're in places that we're not. And believe it or not, it's very difficult to put on an event just on DirecTV.
Right. Really?
Yeah. Because it just isn't supported enough.
And it's spotty, you got to have a satellite
But the
dish.
tapes will circulate. You get it done, and then
Tapes.
Yeah, but I don't want to do stuff for free. I wanted to give the money to Cabby and Angry Black.
He's just for getting the information out there.
Yeah, we just want to get it out.
Tapes, man.
You can download it.
The tapes will travel.
So to give you an update on that, yes, I'm working on it. I don't know if that'll come off. But
They might have more time to train than they thought.
yeah, exactly. They might have 10 years to train.
Where, somebody please help me.
All right. This is weird. Going back to the bit we just did about the artwork, the guys at E said, well, you can't show that bit on the air because we don't have the rights to Jackson Pollock's paintings. And I said, wait a second.
Oh, my goodness. We went through all that. I was pummeled like that for no good reason.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great TV bit.
Oh, hell.
I said, why didn't you guys tell me that yesterday when I'm sitting here spending time at the station?
Yeah, now I'm really pissed.
Yeah. No, not 7 minutes. I had to dress up in plastic. We had to lay down. You don't know what we did to the
7
studio.
minutes.
Took forever. I'm saying, why didn't you tell me that? And they go,
I forgot.
I forget.
I forget.
So I said, wait a second. How come I'm watching this piece they did on me on MSNBC, which, by the way, is a total hack job.
You saw it.
Yeah. Which I got to talk to you about. But let me just ask you this. How come I could be watching MSNBC? They take pictures of me out of one of my books. They don't own the pictures in that book. They just go ahead and do it. Now, Jackson Pollock. How come they got all his paintings on the internet? That's where I got his pictures.
Yeah, you can actually go and download those.
Yeah. And a photographer took those pictures. So does the photographer own the Jackson Pollock paintings now? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, but...
It's weird. So it's like, I just said, just put it on there. How much, I mean, what do you mean you can't show Jackson Pollock's work?
It's certainly not anything that you could reproduce and say, now I'm hanging my own Jackson Pollock.
Yeah.
So why would they care?
I don't know. I don't think they do, but everyone's just cautious here because,
Yeah.
It's cable.
Well, maybe,
I know there was something I wanted Gary to get and play the other day, and then all of a sudden it became, well, do we own this? Do we have the rights to play this? Everybody else is listening to it. We can't play it.
How come everybody's lifting all my crap and they don't seem to worry about rights?
They take the radio show.
Yeah.
They take everything they want.
All I want to do is show a bit.
You're the only person apparently who can be robbed.
Blind. I know. That's
with
unreal.
No protection.
Yeah, well, what are you going to do?
In fact, they could take that bit and play it. We can't.
Right. Yeah, because they could just take my artwork.
Right.
My beautiful artwork. All right. Let me see here.
Are you sure that painting's finished?
I don't know. That's a good... I just started working on it again.
Oh, my
I
God.
started adding some crap to it.
See? You never know.
Okay. Let me me see. Got a ton of stuff here to get to. Let me make sure I can get to it all.
That's a self-portrait.
Okay. So, I don't know what to do first. Literally, the guys came in during the commercial and gave me 50,000 things to do.
Oh.
And I'm like, I don't know what to do
Now
first.
you don't know where to start.
Yeah. I forget everything they tell me.
Because it's like a barrage.
Yeah. And I start to write it down, but nobody ever makes a list, so...
We talked about the PBS station that was doing...
No, not that. I don't want to... That's the last of my things I want to get to, Vinny. No offense.
I have no idea. I wasn't there.
Yeah, you didn't need to be.
You're stewing.
Yeah.
I was giving you all, flipping all the bird.
Gary, what? Oh, Gary's car accident? Nah.
He was in another one?
Yeah. Somebody hit him.
He's a menace.
Somebody hit him from behind, and then he hit into a guy ahead of him.
He's always having these multi-car accidents.
It's really weird. I'm sitting in my house yesterday. Oh, I want to talk about David Copperfield. That was it.
That was it,
Yeah.
yes.
So, I'm sitting in my house yesterday. My apartment, excuse me. I don't have a house. Used to have one. I'm sitting in my apartment, and somebody gave me a copy of this biography they did on me on MSNBC. And basically, it's really weird because the people they interview and stuff are like people who barely know me. I mean, like Meg Griffin was on there, who I like, and she said some bunch of nice things, and she worked with me early on, so she has a right to talk.
When was the last time you saw her?
Yeah, we don't really hang out. Joan Rivers spoke about me, professionally, which okay, that's cool, but I asked most of my friends not to cooperate with this stuff, which they, by the way, complied. The only this guy used to work for Bill Nozzle, who used to call me all the time, asking me if we wanted to work together and stuff. Bill, just a message: I would never work with you again.
He was on there?
Yeah, and he just said something really mean at the end. He just goes, they're kind of like, gee, I don't think his rating's going to last because everything's the same. And I was just like, dude, what I do to you? Are you that angry and jealous of me?
So they managed to get somebody to say something bad.
Yeah. And, of course, the guy from Details Magazine, who seems to be on some sort of bent saying that I've lost 75,000 listeners somehow, which I still don't even understand how he can claim that. I just got a note from a guy who is a sales guy. He goes, your audience is up 56%. And I'm going, well, who's right then?
Well, yeah, make up your mind.
Yeah. And the guy don't even work for us. But anyway.
But my point is that at least the guy from Details Magazine doesn't know you. Bill Nozzle is,
Yeah, I took offense.
Who knew you?
I've never badmouthed Bill Nozzle. Only said nice things about him. And believe me, I could say some things about him that maybe aren't so nice.
Quite frankly, everybody in radio owes you a debt of gratitude.
Yeah, well, he got so excited to be on TV.
And the only reason they would use him is for a clip where he said something bad, probably.
So you burned the one guy who maybe could have done something for you, but screw it. And don't send me Christmas cards anymore, and don't call Laura looking for me to play your music and all that other stuff. It's not going to happen. Certainly not now. But the piece wasn't like you know what they do? They go back and they look up like old interviews and stuff I did, and then they try to create a story around it, and they try to do the piece. They made my father look real bad. I mean, the only tape they played of him was him calling me an idiot. Which is pretty harsh, but. Yeah. I mean, that's not the whole picture. He did a lot more stuff than that. And I don't know. It's just like...
but it's all sensationalism, all those...
Yeah. And it's stuff I do on the radio to be... Yeah. And they pick a lot of moments that I do on the radio to, because it's interesting.
But, my point is, if you haven't done something bad, like Darryl Strawberry's perfect for one of these biographies or an E! True Hollywood Story, because I heard a comedian say, if you got an E! True Hollywood Story, your life went to hell.
Yeah, right.
And so if your life doesn't go to hell, they got to try to create some hell for you.
They try to say at the end that Allison and me broke up, and Allison and I broke up, and therefore my whole radio career went away. It was like, well...
Yeah, the fairy tale is over.
But then they couldn't support it because they just signed a new 5-year contract supposedly for $110 million.
Oh, they just sloughed that up.
Yeah, they go, well, gee, his comeback is, comeback.
Comeback? Where'd you go?
I wish I could go somewhere to come back. But come back. So I'm sitting in the apartment, I'm watching this thing, and I can't figure out why biographies of me bum me out. But they do. I got completely bummed out.
Well, I'm telling you exactly that, because they want an arc where you had this start out where you were, nobody, then you rose to the top, and then you crashed.
Yeah, maybe that was it.
That's how you make those shows.
And maybe that was it, because it felt like, it felt sort of sad. But it was also sad because I'm sitting in my apartment
Alone, watching your
watching biography of, Allison and me, doing a lot of interviews where we're talking about, how we were there for each other, and then, pictures of the kids when they were young. And, that gets me crazy. So it's like, and I go, man, is my life a mess? Like, I'm sitting there looking at it, I go, geez,
Yeah, but, the guy who's cutting that tape, life's the same mess.
Yeah, right. Everybody else's life is a mess, too, in one way or another.
The person who was voicing that, same mess.
Yeah. Matt Lauer was voicing it.
Same mess.
Yeah.
Look at it, read it, and weep, Matt.
And Matt is like, even if you, everything starts out the same. A lot of you hate him, but there are those that like him, and, it's like.
There are those.
Yeah. Then why are you doing a piece?
Few guys.
Yeah. I remember Matt was on the balls of his ass.
Right.
Calling me.
Do that scary story.
Yeah. There's a whole story in Matt Lauer's life. That guy was nowhere. Nowhere fast.
He was doing little things on HBO.
Yep.
Coming up on HBO.
Coming up on HBO. Yeah, okay, good.
Stuff for you too, right?
Yeah, sure. He worked with us. He did a little piece.
Yeah, we used to use him in skits.
I felt bad for the guy. He wasn't working. He's a nice guy. I said, hey, you want to come in and do a sketch? He goes, hey, thanks, man. I really appreciate it.
They didn't show that clip, though.
No, that clip they won't ever show. I got a great clip of Matt Lauer in a box being wheeled around by Fred and Jackie.
Oh, my goodness.
I don't know, but I just started to bum out watching this thing because I'm like...
Yeah, Matt should have pulled that tape.
Yeah.
I was on the Howard Stern show.
Richard Bay replaced him at Channel 9, Matt Lauer. Something like that. So some guy like that, some horrible situation.
Well, actually, he had one of those Channel 5 kind of talk shows, and that went away.
Yeah. He was doing real bad. A nice guy, though, man. I don't have anything bad to say about the guy. He was always nice to me. But, I don't know, so I'm watching this thing, man. I'm just like bumming. We should play it on the air so I could refute half the comments. Pig Virus was on there.
But you know what? More people will hear it here than will ever see it on NBC.
Yeah, I know. It was weird. It wasn't really that bad, actually. I mean, it was just pretty much like every other piece you see. But at the end, they try to make it all look tragic,
That's right. That's what the arc.
Yeah, they needed an arc.
Got to have a conclusion. Yes, it all went away.
Yeah. Meanwhile, it didn't.
Does that make you happy?
And would it be tragic if it all went away? I don't think so. It wouldn't be.
It'll all go away one day anyway. You're going to die.
Yeah. What's up?
I mean, does it make you happy that they're doing something on you? I mean, that you're important enough for them to do it?
Nah. I mean, no.
See, that's what John aspires to.
I know.
He wants to have that whole thing happen.
You know what the part that annoyed me was there were a couple of reporters on there who didn't seem to know anything about you, but acted as if they were in writing meetings at your home.
They go,
who are those people?
I don't know. They go, at this point, Howard is very depressed.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, I wasn't.
Who are these people?
One of them was a woman who couldn't have been more than 30 years old.
Right.
And she was acting like she knew him.
She was acting like she, knew what he felt when he left Hartford.
Yeah. I know. The guy who ticked me off the most was Nozzle.
Now, which one?
Because he goes, everything he's doing is the same. Like, well, what have you done?
Oh, that's who that was?
Yeah, that was Bill.
Yeah, well, he's still watching you. That's the same.
Yeah. That guy pissed me off. So.
He's still watching your career skyrocket while his goes nowhere.
I think people get mad at me if I don't do something for them. Like,
well, yeah, wasn't that your job?
Yeah.
To take them with you? If you happen to run into them at some point?
Anyway, so then I'm laying in bed last night, and I wasn't going to watch the Copperfield special. But I was convinced to watch the Copperfield special.
The Met game was delayed, and that's what made me forget about Copperfield, because I happened to see that going on.
It was way cool. I mean, I always thought Copperfield was a tool. And even after he came in here and did an interview with us, I was like, yeah, he's kind of a laid-back dude, and I don't know what his story is. And, I
you didn't get enthusiastic about the special from meeting him.
No. I wasn't going to watch it.
And somebody just recommended it to you?
Yeah, and so come on, watch this. Huh. So I said, okay.
Because he's been around a long time. He's not considered, like, the guy now.
Yeah, right. But he is the guy. He is so much better than these other guys. Because listen to this.
Even David Blaine.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, his special is incredible. I mean, I think if David Blaine watched that special last night, he's got to say, man, this guy's really good.
Give him his props.
David Blaine is great with sleight of hand and everything. He's brilliant. I mean, there's a handful of guys, I think, who are good at this stuff. But I can't figure out how Copperfield does his stuff. Now, let me tell you what he did.
What did he do?
And I swear to you, unless it's a TV trick, but there was a live audience.
See, the thing I used to watch...
And there was nobody around them.
No, they had guys surrounded. I think they were like tethered.
You're right.
There were witnesses standing around the whole perimeter.
It was really
All
good.
right, but I'll tell you I used to watch his specials all the time, and then he got into the disappearing the Statue of Liberty and the Great Wall of China, and it turned me off.
Right.
And so this tornado thing didn't even
Right. That's how I felt.
enthuse me at all.
Me neither. But this special was really good. This guy Mike's on the phone too. He says he can explain how Copperfield did some of the tricks. I hope the show did really well in the ratings. It was that good, Mike.
Well, he was up against repeats.
Was he?
Yeah.
Well, listen to this.
Yeah, Howard.
Yeah, Mike. Okay. I hope I can describe this. Copperfield comes out, and the first thing he does is have you do a trick at home just with your fingers. It was pretty good. Like just
That was. I always used to love it when he did that.
Yeah, he
Do
did,
this at home.
Yeah, he did stuff like that. But then he comes out and he goes, okay. I don't even know how to describe this. The lower half of his body, from his legs, from his waist down to his feet, he detached himself, and he took his upper body and held his own leg. Like I can't even describe
He was holding
it.
his own leg.
Yeah, his waist was down by his feet.
You mean he
was completely cut off.
He was standing next to his
own body. Yes, he was holding them in his arms. Did you see that, Mike?
Yeah, I saw that.
Okay, then not only did he do it on stage, he went outside on the street and
Like
did it to little kids, and little kids ran away screaming and crying, which was kind of
All
cool.
right, how does he do that? This guy knows?
How does he do that?
Hello?
Yeah, Mike, how's he do that?
I'm not calling you about that. That's an illusion. That's done with like a sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand?
That's a sleight of body.
Okay, then he took two guys from the audience.
Nothing, this guy.
Yeah. Listen, wait. He took two guys. This is what I remember of it. There was even more amazing stuff. He took two, like stuff where he just like has a glass of water and then he just puts a thing over it and the water's gone. I mean, I don't even know how he does that.
Okay, listen.
But wait a second, let me
The
finish.
levitating couch.
Well, that's what I'm getting to, dude. Hold
Okay,
on.
let me tell you how it's done.
Hold on.
tell us
Let me
what
set
it
it
is
up.
first.
Go ahead.
What do you got? You in a rush? He took two guys out of the audience. He sits them down on a couch. He levitates the whole couch, and I mean levitates like way up in the air.
Mm-hmm.
Brings them down, puts them in a glass booth, so there's no wires around them. You dig? So he lowers them into a glass booth. There's no wires.
So he takes the chair up, moves it over.
Yeah, all over the stage.
Okay.
Then he puts it into a glass booth, I think, to demonstrate to you that, hey, look, these guys are enclosed. And then he pulls them out again and levitates them and then brings them back down and then goes outside, outdoors.
With them flying on the couch.
Right.
Not the same two guys. He did different people and put them in a couch and levitate them. There's no crane around. Outside.
A man and woman's there.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. No break in the tape.
No break in the tape. How'd he do it?
Okay, if you get a copy and watch it again, he doesn't stand so close to the couch because the first time when he brought the two kids from the audience and put them on the stage, you'll notice that one of his cuffs of his pants moves. What it is it's made out of PVC and pressboard. It looks like a couch, but it's not. Well, it is a couch because you can sit on it.
Okay.
What it is, if you turn an air hockey board upside down, it'll do the same thing. You could make an air hockey board levitate if you open up the valves on it. The only thing it was compressed gas done by remote control. All of his tricks are not done just by him. They're done by
I
more than
understand
one.
that.
It could take up. It could
But wait a second. How did he do it outdoors?
because it's still compressed gas. Somebody can see it. It's only gas pushing the couch up. It's the lightest materials on Earth. PVC.
But what about the two kids? Don't they weigh anything? They were two adult-sized people.
I understand, but you can take an air hockey board. You know the game air hockey?
Yeah, but how do you
turn
not
it
see?
upside down, open the valves, and you can make an air hockey game.
You know what?
How high could you levitate an air hockey board?
Yeah, exactly. Dude, this guy had him. How many feet in the air were they?
You can make an air hockey board go 8 feet in the air if you
And
turn
then
it
how come
upside
it
down
was
and
so?
levitate.
But how come it was so evenly done? In other words,
Because it's evenly pressed out.
no, because you don't see any movement in the couch. Come on, get out of here.
Howard, look at the bottom of the couch. The next time you see it, it's done so fast people don't stop to realize and look.
Dude, even if that's if they did what you're describing,
Yeah.
it was so amazing that
Yes,
they could.
it is amazing because it's very simply done. It's evenly pressed out gas. Of course you're not. You look at the bottom of the couch. It's not the bottom
That's
of a
easily
normal couch.
done. It's pressed out air. You don't even see this pressed out air. And if it's pressed out air, how come the dude's in a glass enclosed box?
Because I'm trying to explain to you that the gas is present. If you know.
And how did he move the couch so evenly then? How did he move it around the stage?
It's done with hoses, Howard.
Hoses? Why don't you see the hose? Get out of here, you crackpot. He's not understanding. That's amazing if that's how they did it.
Yeah, I'm wondering how he could move it
Yeah.
around on the stage.
Jessica Hahn, everybody. Yeah.
I saw this with the underpants thing. First of all, that was amazing. Then,
Yeah, right. Jessica, he brought 2 girls up on the stage, okay?
Something else. Did he bring some guy back to life at the end or something?
I tuned out. I didn't even care about the tornado of fire.
Okay.
You were already blown away.
Yeah, I was already blown away.
Tell him about the underpants.
All right. He brings up 2 girls from the audience.
And you're right about the levitation. It was just too even.
Yeah. Brings up 2 girls from the audience. One's wearing white panties, like a thong, and the other one is wearing red panties. He has them write their names on the panties and everything, okay? Turns them around. He goes, I'm going to now switch their panties. Abracadabra, whatever. Boom. The other one's wearing white panties. The other one's wearing red panties. 2 random chicks from the audience. Unless they were shills and they had 2 pairs of panties on.
They were.
Wait, they had to write their names first, and they did it in front of everybody.
Unless they had it pre-set up. Did you get the impression that those were random girls from the audience?
I did.
So did I.
But that's
It's gotta be, right?
Please, these are tricks. He really can't do this stuff.
You know what? It's just like you guys are. I have a stomachache. It's like listening to my parents. When you're arguing about the painting, Robin likes it because the original, she wants...
We're not going back to there.
Wait, real quick. And Howard,
Jessica, no offense. I got to move on.
Okay.
All right. Thanks, Jess.
I love you guys.
Jessica Hahn, love you.
Bye.
So then he does this. I don't even care about the panties trick because I'm explaining that by that. There's a setup. I don't know how he splits himself in half. Then he did this other trick.
But, whenever those tricks are done on TV, I'm bothered because there's a possibility.
I know.
But it was live, wasn't it?
It was live, and then he did it outside on the street.
Was all that other stuff live?
Yes, everything's live. All on one stage, one continuous shot. Then he did this thing where, I don't know, I can't figure out how he did any of this. Now,
Is Richie back in the E-room? Because he always claims to know exactly how all this stuff
Tell me how he does this. He says, we're now going to go live via satellite, Hawaii. Okay. They roll down a screen. There's a guy in Hawaii. He's touching the sand. He's showing you it's Hawaii. It's an announcer and everything. And he goes, yeah, I'm here in Hawaii. There's an ocean and sand. Okay. He takes a guy out of the audience, and he says, we're going to go in. I'm going to put a blanket over us.
And you're going to take him?
We're going to disappear. We're going to end up in Hawaii. And he says, not only that, to prove it, he says, right on my arm, write initials, and he takes pictures of the guy to show that it's him. And it turns out this guy's father, who hasn't seen him in years, he's some black dude whose dad abandoned him. His father wrote to David Copperfield and said, listen, I'd love to see my son again in Hawaii. All right?
Wait a minute.
So
he wrote to David Copperfield.
Yeah. Well, Copperfield, first of all, goes up on a flat platform in the sky. Okay, so you can't even figure out how he's going to make himself disappear out of that, let alone end up in Hawaii. Boom. The 2 of these guys disappear. The black kid and Copperfield. 2 seconds later in Hawaii, on the beach, Copperfield, literally, he comes out of the ground with this kid. They're in Hawaii.
You really believe they're
Just
in
watch
Hawaii.
it. I'm telling you, you just got to watch it. The kid goes and jumps into the water. How did he even do that? In other words, he was just on stage with them.
Yeah, but you're watching a tape, my dear.
Maybe. I don't know what I'm watching.
That's got to be. You're watching a tape.
No, you got to watch this thing. Even just watching him come back and forth from the videotape. Like, how did he get out of the goddamn curtain is what I'm telling you. There's no way I can even adequately explain how good this special was.
All right.
That's how good it was.
I want to see it. Vinny, bring me in.
Vinny, get Robin a copy. Absolutely. The guy was amazing.
Because if he deserves to be the greatest comedian alive today, we should give him that, or whatever he is.
Yeah. He's funny.
Artist, the greatest artist.
He's not funny, that's for sure. He really is great.
If he's the greatest magician around today, we should tell everybody.
Well.
Because he's getting, everybody badmouths him.
Yeah, they shouldn't. Mike, you're on the air.
Yeah, Howard.
Yeah.
That guy explained the couch trick all wrong. It's magnetic levitation, just like the Japanese bullet trains.
Yeah.
He has an electronic magnet underneath the stage.
Wow.
Magicians, I've seen this trick done in Mexico City, where they sell this trick set up to all the professional magicians.
Wow.
And the couch is an opposite polarization of the magnet that's under the stage.
But like I've done stuff with magnets.
Turned on, he can take that as high as it wants.
Yeah, but let me ask you something. I've done stuff with magnets. It's uneven. It's like.
Yeah, but you were using a little horseshoe magnet.
But even still, the principle is the same.
How does he do it outside?
How does he do it outside if it's all magnets?
It's probably under the pavement. They set it up way before.
Under the pavement.
But yeah, it's under the pavement. Now, if you watch the tape again at the very end, when those 2 guys are on the couch, 2 assistants come out and stand next to the couch as the electromagnet winds down, so that the couch doesn't float straight up in the air.
They come out and stand right next to the couch, an assistant on each side, 2 girls.
Wait a second. When they're up high, how do they lower it slowly then? If it's electromagnetic, it's either on or off electromagnets. You can't dilute the electromagnetism.
Yeah, they can.
That is not
yes,
true.
They can. The same way they do levitation in the trains. It's called magnet lift.
Oh, let me ask you something. How do he split himself in half and walk around holding his legs?
No, that one's a trick I don't know.
Yeah.
That one's the hard one. No,
That's a magnet.
Fill the glass with the water. The water's actually in the stem of the glass.
Oh. I don't know, but I don't even know how he does
That's a
it.
pretty simple trick. You can buy in any magic
Yeah,
shop.
you can do those things where they have the cylinder inside the glass, stuff like that. Yeah.
Pretty cut.
He's good, though, I'm telling you.
Howard, how was the tornado fire?
He
I didn't watch that. I went to sleep. I taped it. I don't know how it was.
Why don't you listen to your God? He said that 50 times.
God, get over it already.
All right, dude, thanks. Well, I don't know. I don't know how they do any of that. Ron, you're on the air.
Yeah, as far as the legs, I saw the show last night. Dude, didn't you see Forrest Gump? It's like Lieutenant Dan. I think they were using a lot of blue screen last night.
Good. How do they do it, though? It's flawless. And they're doing it in front of a live audience. How do you do it in the street?
Well, first of all, the show was not live. The only thing live was the Ring of Fire. Everything else was taped.
Ah.
It was from Tennessee.
It was a live concert. It was a concert.
Yeah, it was a concert they taped and played it back.
No, it was a live show.
No.
Oh, the concert was live.
No, the fire was live.
Yeah, but the concert, I don't care if they taped it or not, the concert was live. It was
yes, but you know what? They can do post-production with the blue screen. You could be looking at the audience, you think, wow, I'm looking at the audience.
If he does that, then the special's bogus.
Absolutely.
Well, that's what I hear a lot of these guys are doing.
But I've heard that anyone who's seen him in concert, he does these same tricks, so it's not...
I bet he doesn't do the legs.
But you said he walked outside.
He did it outside.
He did it outside. They got blues. They shot Forrest Gump outside with Lieutenant Dan's
You're
legs.
crazy. This kid was screaming and crying when he saw
Dude,
it.
they had extras lined up. They said, look like it's a theatrical presentation. That's not a con of you.
It was a 3-year-old sitting and freaking out and running away and screaming. Like, get out of here. You're crazy. Oh, man. He's going to explain it because they're faking it through TV effects. They're not doing that.
Well, I definitely know the Hawaii thing. Just as you're describing it, it was all taped.
No, that wouldn't make sense.
Yes,
you
it
need
was.
to see it.
Everything on the screen, he just did it on tape.
All right. I'm telling you, you need to see it.
All right.
You didn't see it. Watch the show and then let's have this discussion.
Okay.
All right. I'm telling you, you're going to get freaked out. That's good. People said to me, well, why can't you just enjoy the show? Why do you have to know how they do it? I said, because I need to know.
Fun?
Yeah, you got to figure it out.
That's why I watch. Can I see the trick?
Wish Copperfield would tell me.
He won't.
Make
He's
me
one of those old-time comedians.
Magician.
Comedians. Why do I keep saying that? Old-time magicians who doesn't tell you how he does his tricks.
Anton.
Yeah, Howard.
Yo.
Hey, what's going on? I can honestly say this. The couch, it's not done with gas. It's not done with magnets. It is far more dubious than you could ever imagine.
Well, what is it?
What do you mean dubious?
Just the modest operation of it. I mean.
You mean is it easier than we think?
Actually, you wouldn't even think of it.
Because usually these tricks are easier than you think, and once you learn
So what is it since we couldn't think of it? Right.
Well, I can't get, because I'm a magician myself. I live over in New Jersey, so I really can't get into the discussion of the stuff. But I can say the special was live. It wasn't taped. You know,
yeah, I know it is.
Everything that you saw on TV, if you were there, it would have appeared exactly.
By the way, I'm not.
The Hawaii thing was not on tape.
I know I'm not. I don't believe in magic.
Mm-hmm.
I know that this is an illusion, even the Hawaii thing. But I'm saying the guy's so
Really
brilliant.
great. Copperfield buys their stuff.
Right.
Yeah, Copperfield buys his stuff. Like his floating rose belongs to a magician named Kevin James, who's out in Korea doing a tour.
Well, to get me one of those.
How much does that cost?
You want one? It's about $60.
A floating rose is $60.
$60.
Give me one of those.
On the road.
Bring it in here. I want to learn how to do it. Because I can make money with that.
I can teach you how to do it, Howard. It'll take some time and practice.
I used to do magic on our live show. Remember?
I know.
I used to cut a woman in half, and then you'd find her bloody remains out in the hall.
That was the best.
Yeah, that was good. And then she'd get up and run away, and people would freak. One time, I'm at Club Benet, and I was rehearsing, and I'm cutting the girl in half, and old man Benet must have been like 900 years old. Guy comes up, he goes, "You just killed a girl in my club." I go, "No, it's a magic trick." He
They
goes,
got her dead body in the lobby.
I paid $13,000 for that trick.
I know.
At the
And you
time.
can get the floating rose for $60. Why
$60
were you
bucks.
fooling around with that damn trunk?
And what I used to do is pour ammonia in the near the girl, so you'd get sick when you looked at her remains. Want to vomit? You'd get out of there.
And it was all chicken guts.
That's right.
Well, I do some pretty bizarre stuff in my show. You know, I take a hat pen and I shove it through my arm. You know, I do the needle through tongue. I take a spoon and pop out my eye. So
I think I'd like to see that.
Yeah, we want to see that. We'll make a special with you, dude.
And I can honestly say this, if I had the financial backing, a lot of the guys that are out there, if we all had the financial backing.
How did he get the financial backing? The guy must have done something. in
Here's
his
a,
life.
here's a dude who can explain the holding his own legs trick. Hold on, let me see if I get this guy. Hey, Ted.
Good morning, Mr. Stern.
Hey.
Well, you ever see the costume on Halloween where the big monster is holding the decapitated head in his
Yes.
hands? And you know how that works, right?
Right.
Well, that's the same concept, except for the fact that he's on his knees, and
He
he's got
wasn't
his
on his
legs.
knees. He was cut off at his waist.
Yeah, but the costume that would never apart from each other completely, and he does it behind a curtain. So he's kneeling down. He's holding it, of course, with his hands on his legs.
All right.
Do you understand the
see-
concept?
yeah,
I mean, I'm
get
not
it.
that articulate.
Yeah, I get it, but I just don't understand how he makes his body float off.
Oh, there's no doubt about the fact that he is an amazing illusionist,
That's
but
what I'm
that's
saying.
exactly how it's done.
He does it so good. I
Yes.
understand what you're saying, but
He's a perfectionist.
yeah. All right, good, thanks. All right, enough of Copperfield, but it was an amazing special.
I just don't know why every magician just sells their stuff to him.
Because that's that's a lot of bull.
Yeah.
Well, you know what?
I've never seen anybody do anything like him, and if you know what, and then if these magicians are selling it to him, they're stupid. They
Yeah.
should be doing it themselves. What's that in the
Doesn't make
background?
any sense.
Oh, those are my dubs.
Wow.
He's a real magician.
I do a complete dub show. The reason a lot of magicians sell their stuff to Copperfield, you want to know why Copperfield does it? Other magicians see it. Now it becomes available to them, and now, these guys that are making his stuff can go ahead and sell it to other magicians, and
All right.
make their money, besides doing shows.
Thanks, dude.
All right, man. Later.
Bye-bye. Later. Makes no sense to me. It's like me saying, rather than do my own stuff on the radio, I'll just sell it to some other of these Howard Stern wannabes.
Right. Now I can sell it.
Yeah, like I would do that. God damn. All right, so that's the Copperfield discussion.
Kind of unprofessional during the making of Dirty Work that Bob Saget's dating one of the chicks in the movie. You're not supposed to do that.
I don't know if they were dating. Were they dating?
He took her to Lilith Fair.
Saget was trying to date her.
You know what's so funny? Because he comes here and he's like, oh, no, this divorce stuff is really hard.
It's very painful. This is the funny part. Like he's like a real gentleman with women and everything.
Yeah.
So he'll go after them and after them and after them and wine and dine them, and then the girl will just have sex with the producer.
Yeah. There's like a big food chain on a movie.
Yeah.
It's hard for an actress, like from what I've seen, to pick. The goal is to pick who to have sex with.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, like who on the movie do you have sex with?
Exactly,
You have sex with your co-star? Can he get you something?
Right.
Do you have sex with the director?
And nobody gets them anything.
Right.
But they're just afraid that they might keep them out of other stuff.
Right. It's like a manager.
It's tough being. It's got to be tough being an actress because you got to pick you got the producer, the director, then you got Norm the star.
Right.
I mean, I'm below the gaffer.
Yeah. But that's true because they always have sex with somebody.
Yeah, well, of course.
Right.
Yeah, it's tough to deal with.
Did you guys get sex with anybody on the movie?
Nah, you got some massages from girls.
I had a bad experience with a hooker up there.
What do you mean? Where were you shooting? In Canada?
Toronto.
What? You did?
Did
well,
you?
It was.
Oh, that girl.
What happened?
No, it wasn't. I mean, no, because I heard that. Do you know what?
Toronto supposedly has the best looking strippers and everything.
There's this go-go place up there. Do you know what a blumpkin is?
No. You know what a blumpkin is?
No, but it doesn't sound good.
What's a blumpkin?
Yes.
It's like it's kind of a sex act that a hooker does. That I heard.
Man.
Does it involve your butt?
Yeah. Well, my friend who's a cop told me. Because him and his buddies always.
So you asked for a blumpkin?
Yeah, and it costs in Canada.
Can
you explain it so that I don't get bleeped?
He's on the toilet and.
Oh, you're on the toilet and somebody
pleasures him orally.
Oh, I see. Okay, that's cool to say. All right.
It is.
Yeah. So you're saying
Why
that
does somebody want that?
Jackie had that. He's into that too.
Well, I heard Jackie did.
dreamt
A
it.
blumpkin is when a girl pleasures you orally while you're on the toilet.
Right.
Okay, go
but
ahead.
I never got one. I wanted to get one.
Right.
And
you wanted a blumpkin.
So I kind of asked.
How much do they charge for that?
Well, it's $250 Canadian.
And you don't have that kind of money.
No, I was getting per diem.
Right. Well, why didn't you go to Saget and ask him for more per diem?
Yeah, no, well, yeah, it's true. I should have done that actually.
Are you guys predicting
big hit with this movie? Is it very funny? I mean, let's be honest. Do people really go see this?
Have you seen it, Norm?
Yeah, I saw
Norm,
it. It's fun. It's funny.
You think it's good?
Nah, it's funny.
It is funny?
Yeah, it's got a lot of really good jokes.
I get the sense that you guys don't even know if it's funny or not.
Yeah, it's really
You're like
funny.
dizzy from it.
No, I know that it's really funny, but I don't know. Who knows what's a hit? I don't know.
Right. You don't know if other people will find it funny.
Yeah, it depends on if people go and see it.
Have you shown it to other people? Have you tested it in front of an audience?
Yeah, they do test.
They love it.
And
they went wild for it.
They do. Test it. They just do it because, it's they bring in these kids for the testing.
Right.
They bring in like a bunch of 13-year-olds.
Right.
And then they watch. You must have done this with your
We did
movie.
testing, yes.
And then so you watch the movie, and then you have to listen to these kids.
Focus group.
Tell you what's wrong with
Right.
it?
Yeah. And this one guy goes, I was sitting at the back, and this black kid goes, man, I hated the part with Oprah. Man, I did not like that Oprah. And Oprah's not in the movie. And then afterwards, like, it turns out he was talking because there's an opera scene in the movie.
Oh, opera.
I do not like Oprah.
So he didn't like the Oprah scene.
I mean, all these guys are like making notes, and the next day a guy will phone you and go, hey, what about this Oprah thing? We have to really decide. There's one dude, you know.
They say, hey, Oprah's a big star. We should keep her in. Why do you offer Blumpkins to everyone who goes to see the movie? Nancy, you're on the air.
Hi.
Norm Macdonald and Artie.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey, guy.
Mr. Stern.
Yeah.
Hello, how are you?
Oh, come on.
Norm.
Yeah?
I used to be an intern at SNL. My name's Nancy, and
yeah.
I want to come to Norm's defense. I think he's hysterically funny.
Ah, that's
Leaving
nice.
SNL was the best thing that ever happened to him.
Well, let him be the judge of that.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Remember that, Norm?
I thought you said you got fired from being an intern because you talked to Norm.
Yeah, I did. I got fired because I was talking to Norm. Can you believe this?
Do you remember an incident like this?
No.
Norm, you don't remember that, Norm?
Honey, you're taking an hour to get to the story, and I'm getting bored.
I was talking to Norm.
All right, Casey, you're on the air.
All right.
Hi.
Hi, Norm, you kick ass, first of all. Where'd you get the idea for the movie?
Oh, yeah, that was me and my buddy Frank Sebastiano. I just thought it'd be a good idea for a revenge for hire business. I got no funny story for this.
Jim, you're on the air. It's true. Who cares? Who cares where you got the idea? You stole it. Hey, you're on the air.
Hello?
Jason, yeah.
Hey, Jason, how you doing? Howard.
Yeah.
Listen, I wanted to goof on him for a little bit, call him a fag.
Who?
But,
Who do you want to call a fag?
Norm.
Why is that?
Why? You think Norm's a fag?
Yeah, but now I'm kind of thinking I want to know what kind of sedative he's on, because he seems a little bit too mellow for me.
Are you on any kind of drugs, Norm? I'm wondering if like you're on Prozac or anything.
I'm on the
You're on the
AZT.
AZT. You're on AZT?
Yeah.
I see.
It relaxes me.
And hey, I think that intern probably got fired because the conversation between her and Norm probably lasted about 4.5 hours, and she wasn't able to get the other stuff to the people.
That's funny.
I don't even know what he's talking about.
He's saying I'm a slow-talking fag.
No, it's slow talking fake. He's saying a fake.
A fag.
A fake.
All right, so let's see what other controversies you're in. What did I miss? So, okay.
Don Ohlmeyer.
Don Ohlmeyer.
Yeah.
Who's a jack-off. I got to tell you what I think of this guy, and I am outraged. I said this the first day I read about it. You know, being a performer is a weird thing. I mean, to keep a career going is next to impossible.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's scary when you lose your job. Don Ohlmeyer fires Norm in the middle of a season. If they had let you go during the summer, it would have been almost like it looked like you left and everybody left on good terms.
Right.
But they publicly embarrass you and say you're not funny.
Right.
As a performer, you got it. Like this guy, Don Ohlmeyer, when you say that, he's hiding behind the corporate guys. He's got a job with NBC. His job's not going to go anywhere.
Yeah.
As a performer, you got to fight back a little bit. So you say, hey, this guy, Don Ohlmeyer, what does he know? You did some pretty harmless stuff, quite frankly.
Yeah, I just try. The tough thing is when you're put in that situation, you gotta be funny because you're a comedian. They put you in a situation where it's almost impossible to be funny.
Right,
you
there's
have
nothing
to
funny
answer
about it.
That's right.
Charges and stuff. But I never cared about that because I was he owns the cameras. You know what I mean?
Right.
A guy can. It's his place. So
He owns cameras.
So what is it? He owns the cameras. So anyway, he's got a big important job.
Yeah,
so anyway,
he can fire you. You know.
Yeah, but he can fire you in a nice way.
The movie thing bothered me because I don't work for him anymore, and I don't like that.
So anyway, then Norm's movie's coming out, and he says, you know what? Norm hasn't been nice to me. He can't advertise on NBC.
NBC, yeah.
That's
That is
horrible.
mind-blowing.
That's dangerous.
That is dangerous.
You know?
But
And not only that, I read that he was also canceling Norm around at NBC affiliates around the country, so he couldn't even do local interviews.
Is that true? Like you tried to do Live at 5?
Hey, I had like all these interviews I was going to do this week. You know, I was going to do Conan. I was going to do this Access Hollywood.
And Conan took that crap? He
everything unbooked.
No, they didn't tell me that.
Conan is a pussy.
The Conan show said.
I mean, is he a pussy?
The Conan show told me, no, Jason Priestley's in town. He's promoting the Roots store.
Yeah.
We got to have him. So it was,
Seriously, what do you think of Conan? Is he a big puss that he doesn't stand up to Don Omar and say, Norm Macdonald's my friend and I'm going to book him? I don't care.
I don't know. I like Conan. I like being on a show.
Don't cop out on me. What do you think of that? That guy is such a wimp.
The whole world is full of wimps.
I've done Conan's show, and Conan's done my show and everything, but I got to admit, the guy's got no goddamn backbone. He's got the spine of a snail.
Yeah.
Oh, if this company ever told me I can't have someone on because they were having an argument with him, I tell them to go F themselves.
Yeah, the one thing you can say about David Letterman is even after NBC fired you, he had you on the show.
Oh, yeah.
He didn't back down.
Yeah, Letterman's cool.
Letterman's the coolest.
He is cool.
Yeah, because he hates executives like that.
He hates everybody. He hates himself. I like that. You can't trust a guy who loves himself.
That's why you and Letterman are always the coolest to Norm in that time because you guys talk the truth. You know?
Yeah, we're not afraid of these guys. You know what I'm saying?
This guy's really putting down the hammer, yeah.
This other guy, Bob Wright, that's his boss, he said it was all right, even though...
Well, it's ridiculous.
I'm not getting booked on these shows still. It's all right for me to have ads on it.
Oh, you can pay them.
What is it, Dick? Go ahead. Norm Macdonald's here. He's promoting the new movie Dirty Work, which opens June 12th. Artie, what do you play in this movie? Norm's buddy?
I play like his best friend, yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
No, my brother.
The
Wait, do you know what part you played?
Artie.
You sure you're off the
I play
Artie, you didn't know?
friend, but there's a plot twist where we find out we're brothers, which evidently...
Don't tell them that, you retarded.
What are you doing?
What, are you retarded?
Yeah. You're not supposed to say that.
You just told them
That's the ending.
Norm just told them
That's the whole ending.
Oh, it's actually in the middle.
Wow.
Oh, dear. Oh, well.
Yeah, that's point. Let's go see
Now
the
you
Truman
ruined
Show,
it.
for God's sake.
Because it's kind of like the Crying Game, this movie.
Is it?
Yeah, it's got secrets.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, you don't want to ruin it.
It's a big surprise when we learn that Artie has a dick.
That's the big punchline. What is it? Speaking of dicks, here's Dick. Dick, go ahead.
Yeah, Norm, are you drunk?
What?
What are you?
You sound like as if you're drunk. It's
Yes,
like,
that's
you're
what...
like,
No, I understand. I've always had that. People always think I'm drunk.
You always think you're drunk.
Yeah, this is why, because I talk, I slur my speech, and I always smile. So people always wonder why a guy's smiling.
Dude, I saw you on Regis and Kathy Lee.
Oh, you saw that?
You know? I saw you on Regis Kathy Lee.
Oh, no, you did that.
I think you really were drunk for that.
What?
Yeah. No, seriously, because people do
No,
things.
you got to do all these shows.
Yeah. That worked out pretty good, though.
You got to do all these shows when you promote.
Yeah, when you're doing a movie, I guess you got to go everywhere.
Yeah, you got to go everywhere. Regis and Kathy Lee wouldn't have me on. They were like Don Omar to me.
They would?
Yeah. They don't want me.
For the movie?
Yeah, they don't want me.
Oh, wow.
At least they don't own networks.
Because the stuff he said about
But
Regis.
aren't there shows where Kathy Lee's not there, so maybe you could have...
No, you ever hear what he said about Regis?
Yeah, I said lots of bad stuff about both of them.
Well, maybe Rosie O'Donnell will guest host and you can go on.
Yeah, she's a real fan of mine, too. I'm going on the Magic Johnson show. That's I've banned myself from all these talk shows.
That's funny.
I won't even do Letterman's called me 20 times. I'm sort of like, after my movie, I was a little overexposed. I want to back off. Yeah. But I said I'm not going to go on these shows. But if Magic Johnson will have me on, I will go on.
You got to do that.
I would do that show.
Are you doing the Magic Johnson show? Are you booked, Norm?
No, me and Artie watched it last night.
Oh, my
you don't
God.
want it before.
What was your pitch for the match? Because Artie was up for the sidekick. For
No, I had
really?
I had a deal with Fox to do like a show, and I shot a sitcom that they didn't pick up or nothing.
Right.
But my agent called me up and said that Magic Johnson may want to meet you, you know, to be his sidekick.
Yeah.
Do your impression of Magic.
Yeah. It's like,
What?
oh.
Hello there, Mr. Fox. Not to be so kind as to tell me where the cue cards is. It'd be cool because he practically talks like.
You know, it'd be funny, like, you get hired for the job and you wear a spacesuit, so when you have to sit next to him because you're afraid of getting infected.
Did you notice, though, that when he kissed, when he kissed Whitney Houston and stuff, there's a certain distance. Even Arnold Schwarzenegger, when he shook his hand, he kind of...
Yeah, I don't want to get infected.
Yeah, Schwarzenegger's not going to get involved. Schwarzenegger.
That is something to watch. Does he kiss on the lips or does he kiss on the cheek?
I was going to kiss on the lips, but I don't want to get infected. I want to be big.
Because he has a hole in his heart.
Who?
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
You know that?
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
So he doesn't want to get like what is it? An AIDS-soaked heart.
Right.
Oh, God. That's the name of a country song, isn't it?
Arnold was wearing flesh-colored gloves. Tom, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Yeah, I used to work at a restaurant uptown. We used to do the Saturday Night Live party.
Yes.
And I remember one year, it was like 2 years ago, right at the end of the party, I didn't know who Norm Macdonald was then, but he was kissing Elle McPherson, who I recognized, right at the end of the party. And we were like, and I didn't know if it was true or not. We looked for it in the gossip papers. We never saw nothing, and it was like.
So you were making out with Elle McPherson. Was he making out, or was he just kissing?
You didn't know if it was
making
true.
Out with her.
He was making out.
What do you mean you didn't know if it was true?
You saw
I
it.
didn't know who you were.
They
so I
saw it, but they didn't read it, so they can't tell if it's true.
Was he feeling her up?
Oh, yeah. No, he was just like kissing her and hugging her on the floor, and they ended up like leaving together.
Cool. Yeah, I know you banged her.
Oh, man.
No, that was me, actually.
Norm, why don't you come clean on that one?
I already banged Angus McPherson. a grip on the movie.
Oh, man. Hey, here's a guy who says he worked on the movie Dirty Work.
Oh,
with
he
you.
did?
Yeah, this guy's name is Chris. What did you do on the film?
Yeah, what's up? How you guys doing?
What did you do?
I was doing actually some location work, and also I did some extra work at this time, trying making some extra cash doing here and there. And I was working on the film, and I got the whole impression that the whole film was like, there was like no script. Like, everything was that Bob Saget asked people to do. Everybody's like, yeah, sure. And then they did their own thing. Like, Norm was the coolest guy, man.
So nobody paid attention to the director? That's pretty cool.
Oh, no one took him seriously, man. Everybody like laughed.
Norm, can't that...
This is an extra, Tuggy.
Yeah, Norm, can't that ruin a film when no one pays attention to the director?
The extras didn't take him seriously.
The extras were goofing on
Like
him.
the extras go, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Everybody, it was funny, man. It was funny. It was funny being on set and stuff and seeing how things were done. And I think it'll be a great movie just because, Norm, you carry your own and you do what you do. And,
all right, so this guy was a big fan of yours. Maybe, Norm, you should have directed.
Yeah, maybe Norm was directing if nobody was listening to Bob.
I'm picturing Saget with a beret and a megaphone being totally ignored except by some of the girls in the movie.
Beret?
Yeah.
Seymour Butts with a beret.
Hey, you're on the air. Go ahead. Yeah.
Norm, I gotta say, don't put up with all this crap you're getting. You're the funniest guy on the face of the earth. Every time you're on Conan, it is the funniest show I've ever seen.
I can't go on Conan.
The show when you were doing the crack whore.
yeah.
The second you were saying crack whore, that was hysterical.
I saw you.
Check out Jason Priestley tomorrow night.
Yeah, instead of Norm.
And what did he do, man? Did you screw Don O'Brien's wife or something? Why does he hate you so much?
Yeah, you would have think you banged his wife.
Yeah, I don't know why. That's a crazy.
I don't know if you recognize this guy. It's Kevin Nealon on the phone. Ex-Saturday Night Live guy. Anyway.
Outrageous.
Yes, that really is. Anyway, and here's a guy who says Artie is wanted in Tijuana on some charges. Chris, what is this about?
I don't know if he knows it or not, man, but I was down there like a couple years, was it last year? And his picture's up. Postal.
Stop.
That's ridiculous.
You deny that.
Artie Lang it is?
Oh, that's her name?
Some Artie guys wanted in Tijuana. Well, listen, you guys. The movie opens this weekend, on Friday.
Yeah, Friday.
Now, will you guys be sitting by the phone waiting to hear the box office grosses?
Premiere or anything?
No, we don't have a premiere.
No, I'll be in rehab.
Yeah, probably.
I'm in weekend rehab.
Right. And what will you do now, Norm? Now, the movie will come out.
Yeah.
And then you wait to see how you do at the box office. That'll determine if you get to make another movie or not.
No, I'm doing another movie in a week.
You're already starting another movie.
Yeah.
What movie is that?
It's called Ball Busted.
Ball Busted?
Yeah.
Now, what's up with that?
Is that about revenge business for hire?
Yeah.
Every movie you're in is the same. No, so that's called Ball Busted.
Yeah. So I started that in the summer.
Right.
And then,
Did you write that one?
no, another dude wrote it.
Right.
And then me and Frank are writing another script for after that. But mostly I like to go back and do some TV.
TV?
Really?
Yeah. You do want to go back on TV?
Yeah.
What, you want to do like a sitcom like David Spade?
What?
You want to do a sitcom like David Spade or something?
He's got an easy job.
Yeah, that's good. Just reading what guys write for you.
Yeah, but it's hard to get a good thing like that, a good one.
Yeah.
You're looking, though.
Yeah. You want a job where it'd be easy, right?
No, I want a job where it'd be a real good thing that I could write myself and be real funny.
Who are you hanging out with these days? You got any famous buddies? Who are you hanging out with?
Me.
Yes, Artie, that's it?
That's as famous as it gets.
That's pretty sad.
It's me and Artie. Because in L.A., I don't know anybody.
You don't hang out with any SNLers? No.
Spade.
Spade. Is he still banging that chick from Buffy the Vampire Slayer?
He told us he broke up with her.
He broke up with her.
He got rid of her? Can you imagine? Only an American guy looks like that would be getting her. Only in show.
Sitting next to George Siegel, who does that. Is it George Siegel?
Yeah.
Who does that show with
That's
him?
right.
Yeah.
And he looks like a munchkin. He's so little.
I know. And he gets laid like crazy.
I got Artie a co-star in Roland Spade's new movie.
Is that right?
I got it myself. I think.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I was auditioning for a movie, for a David Spade movie, and I called Norm. I said, could you call Spade up and see what you could do? And Norm calls me back and says, I can't get you in the movie. I can only get you out of it. I can only make sure you don't do it.
Right.
That's true.
Once you get in, you can get you out of it.
But yeah. But Spade's a good guy, man. He put me in this movie.
Oh, okay. All right, I like David Spade. He's funny.
This interview go good?
But this one, it was all right. It was pretty good.
Very good.
It was good. It's always good to have you here.
Yeah.
You know, you could put out a little more.
Oh, stop it. He's been good. I've enjoyed him.
Yeah, you prepare a little more for Letterman and these guys because you think it's TV. But I tell you, man, I got more people watching this.
This is my favorite show to do in the world.
I know, man.
I always say good things about you because every damn guy that interviews me is like, when are you going to do the, you're going to be on Howard Stern? I go, no, I never said that. Howard never said that.
Hey, you know what was weird?
Howard's great.
When I did the,
saying that.
no, I love you. You know that. And the thing is, when we did the press conference to announce my CBS television show, you introduced me and then you just ran out of the place.
No, because I didn't want to get,
Because I said,
told you Gary tried to get him to do something, and he didn't want to do it, so he left.
Right. Because I went, hey, and I just want to thank Norm, and everyone said, Norm's gone. Kind of was like, whoa, what'd I do?
Gary was trying to get him to do some announcement.
Right.
In the middle of it, like something's brought to you by something or other.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't want you to do that.
Yeah.
I just wanted you to get up and like jam with us a little bit.
I know. And then
Talk.
all of a sudden, I was Ed McMahon. He said, "Oh, just do this."
And I could see on Norm's face when he was listening that he really didn't want to do it, but he kept saying, "Oh yeah, I can do that. I can do that."
Yeah, Gary ruined it.
I go,
You might have hung out otherwise. Well, anyway, listen, you guys. I wish you a lot of luck.
It's a great endorsement.
Yep, Norm Macdonald. He's in the new film Dirty Work.
Nah, the movie's really funny, man.
Yeah,
Really
he wrote the film.
And Saget did a good job.
He did do a good job.
Yeah, he did.
You'd listen to him sometime.
I did. I mean, I'm nobody. I was afraid of getting fired and going back to rehab.
But Norm, you didn't listen to Saget, right?
Well, Saget would do things like he would. Remember, he'd do those things where he'd say he'd go and whisper a thing in our ear.
Yeah, he'd whisper. He would like give direction by whispering something.
Like right before you, because you have to memorize these lines in your head.
So annoying.
Yeah, right before he come up. And
like it'd be fun if you didn't have to memorize stuff.
Yeah. And he'd whisper in your ear. He'd go like he'd want you to be mad in the scene or something. So he'd go like, "I hate you," and then I go, "I don't care." He'd go, "No, I'm getting you mad." And I go sit on your chair.
But then he would say something really, but he would come up to you and go, "Okay, in this scene, start the car." You go, "Bob, there's no car in the scene." "I know. I'm going to go back over there." I'm going to go back behind the camera.
See, I know what you mean, because when I was acting, the director, Betty Thomas, would come up to me and she'd say, I didn't want to tell you something, but I have cancer. And I went, "Oh, my God, what?" And she goes, "Yeah, you see your reaction there? Just do that at the table." That's what she would do. Yeah, and it worked.
Yeah, I worked with her on Dr. Dolittle.
Yeah, how was that?
Dr. Dolittle?
She kept carping about how you wouldn't be a hamster or something.
I didn't want to be in the movie. I said, I wouldn't bring that up. Betty wanted me to be in that Dr. Dolittle movie. But I said,
so she's carping to Norm about it?
Yeah, so I was like, Betty, I don't want to be a hamster. I mean, what the hell is that? So Gary Shandling took it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought Chris Rock was the hamster.
No, he wants to be a hamster. I don't know, whatever was a ferret or whatever. You know what I mean?
A ferret.
Yeah. I said, Betty, man, call me up when you got like a people kind of thing.
You want to be a person.
Yeah. All right, I got to blow you guys off because
I
got two important guys in the hall who have to meet with me.
Who is it?
The head of CBS and the head of programming.
Oh.
Yeah. They need to talk to me. I just got a note.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're waiting to talk to me.
Les Moonves?
Les Moonves. You know that guy?
Is he here?
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Oh, I don't know him, but...
Yeah.
He's my favorite executive.
He'll sodomize you guys.
Oh, my God.
Just kidding. I was up in his office.
Yeah.
He's got a bedroom in his office.
Holy Lord.
That's the way to do it, man, if you're an executive.
Well, he said when he gets tired, he can lay down.
Yeah. Artie has a bathroom in his office.
Yeah.
Thank you, my dear.
And Mel's our boss who just bought CBS, so everyone's got to listen to him even less.
Really?
Yeah, it's really funny.
Oh, that's cool.
And then Mel had to meet
So
with...
he's a big shot now.
Yeah.
Right?
Mel had to meet with all the guys from 60 Minutes yesterday.
Yeah, Mike Wallace and all those guys.
Because those idiots, they're upset that
Don't say they're idiots. They're
Yeah, they
probably
are.
going to do a thing on you.
No, they hate me.
They always do a thing on us. It's never good.
Right. But Mel will straighten that out because he pretty much has editorial control over 60 Minutes. So these guys, 60 Minutes demand a meeting because Mel wants to put a second night of 60 Minutes on.
Oh, yeah?
And they're like, no, man, don't do that.
We'll quit if you do that.
And Mel says, so quit. Who cares? You guys are 100 years old anyway. Who needs you? Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, they got to revamp that.
I read in the paper, you put them right in their place.
I told him, I'm going to London. You guys do whatever you want.
Yeah, do whatever you want. That's the way to run it.
Do whatever you want. That's nice. Do whatever you want, Morley.
All right, listen. I wish you guys luck.
Yeah,
Norm.
man.
Norm, good luck, man.
Thanks, man.
Seriously, with the movie, I'm pulling for you. I'm going to go see it this weekend.
You are really?
Yeah, I really am.
it?
Yeah, of
Really?
course. How could I not go see it? I'm a fan.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And we'll go check it out. And I'm going to go talk in the hall with these guys.
Okay, man.
All right, man.
I'm going to watch Mel call Mike Wallace a crater face. All right. And Artie, good luck to you, man.
Hey, thanks.
Yeah,
man.
good seeing you again.
Yeah, thanks for letting me in.
Sorry you didn't get that Magic Johnson job being the sidekick.
That would have been really cool.
But he got the pumpkin or whatever it's called.
Yeah, at least you got a Blumpkin.
Get a Blumpkin from Magic.
Was the whore good looking?
She was all right.
She was all right.
She was $250 Canadian.
White girl?
Yeah, oh, sure.
Ooh,
yeah.
Sure. Oh, sure.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. That's all he gets. $250 Canadian. What's that American?
About
$6.
It's about a six-pack of Miller.
You guys going to go promote some more?
I'm not. This is the only show that lets me. The biggest show ever is the only one that lets me come on.
Yeah, that's why they're all afraid of you. All right, Norm. Thanks, man.
Thanks, man.
Thanks, Artie.
See you, Howard.
Right.
Thanks a lot.
Is your life a mess?
You don't even have a husband.
Is your marriage failing?
Whether I have a husband or not, I can tell you one.
Where are your kids? You see, you don't have a husband because your husband left you when he cheated.
Just talk to Howard Stern.
Talk about the man who had to go find another woman because he couldn't take the constant rattling in his head from your voice.
The Love Doctor.
You're disgusting because no man can live with you.
You're a very sick man.
That's right. I'm very sick.
How you make your money being sick?
You're a big, fat, divorced woman.
Yeah, right. That's what you.
Who is miserable with her job and her life and only wishes she could have sex with me.
He gives hope to the heartbroken.
First of all, let me tell you, don't call me a moron.
And heartburn to the hopeful.
You're lying.
All I know is that it really wasn't nice what you said.
He's the Love Doctor.
What's it like to be so alone?
Howard Stern.
Let's hear now an example of correct microphone placing.
The Howard Stern Show.
Hey now, baby. Yeah. Come on. Hey, tomorrow, What's My Secret with Howie Mandel. They're giving him a TV show. I don't know, man. There's so many new TV shows. The singing psychic will make her predictions. Governor Pataki is going to stop by this week. David Lee Roth, Ivan Reitman, Paul Rodriguez. You name it, they're here because we can at least speak English. What happened to you? You have a coughing fit or something? I saw that was going on. I was trying to talk to you.
What?
Would you have a coughing fit?
I think I'm choking to death.
Yeah, because I was trying to talk to you during the commercial. And
were you?
Yeah.
I couldn't even hear you. I was coughing
I know.
so loud.
I saw what was going on in there. It was just like you were with Johnny Watt Holmes.
Oh. Well, I may not make it through.
Would you swallow something weird?
Yeah, you're trying to eat really fast around here.
Yeah, I know that feeling. Maybe you're allergic to Mel. Yeah, we just had Norman here, and then the two big guys from CBS were in here.
Yeah. The biggest guys.
And Les Moonves. He's the head of programming. I was trying him to get to feel the real doll's breast, and he wouldn't do it. I wanted to see if he would do it. I said, hey, touch our breast. No one will do it. They're all uptight because they're businessmen.
Well, they're in a room full of people.
Yeah.
They're witnesses.
Les is an attractive guy. He used to be an actor.
Really?
Yeah, and he was like okay as an actor, and I got some parts and junk. But then he became an executive, and then he started running a company that developed Friends and all these other shows.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, something like that. And then they made him the head of CBS programming, which is a great job.
That's a good one.
Because you get a really big office, and you have a bedroom attached to it. Two funny comics here. Richard Jennings at Rascals Wednesday and Thursday, and Gilbert Gottfried tomorrow at Caroline's Comedy Club, carolines.com for info. Who wouldn't want to see both those guys? You guys ought to team up, do a two-man show. Like Abbott and Costello. He's so funny.
You gonna let him push you around with that radio? You turn it back up.
Robin, we're ready to do news. Gilbert and Richard joining us, but on our phone, on our newsmaker line, straight from prison, Abe Hirschfeld, who at one time ran for mayor. Sorry, I messed that up.
Howard Stern exclusive.
Abe Hirschfeld is calling from prison. He went to jail. Why, Robin?
I think he was accused of trying to kill somebody for money.
Yes. Sometimes that'll land you in jail.
He was paying somebody to kill somebody.
Dude's like 80 years old. He's in jail. And he, of course, is innocent, he claims. And He even says jail is not a horrible thing. He's getting through it. But he wants to make a statement.
Why would someone in jail say they're innocent if they're not?
Mr. Hirschfeld, I'll give you a couple of seconds here to get your word out to the public. You must have an important message if you're locked behind bars.
I tell you, I'm very happy to talk to you because you used to be a steady customer in schools, and I built the vertical club and I own the vertical club. I am in jail only because a group of about 3-4 people, they specialize in stealing properties from their partners. Saja and Stanley stole the Apple Bank. They stole 60 of the nicest buildings in New York.
How'd they do that?
Bank buildings on Park Avenue, the Ansonia Hotel, and 18 East 78th Street, the whole block. And now they're trying to steal from me, and I'm the first one that is defending himself, and for the time being, they are not succeeding.
So
About 8 years ago, I sat down with Store Judge Tompkins ordered us. We did settle. I said, Stanley, I'll give you $20 million for your share, or you give me $20 million for my share. We're even partners. And he told me, Abe, I'll give you $3 million, or I'll put you to jail. That's the only offer. That's why I'm now in jail.
Where are you?
We don't have a... Oh, what, sorry?
No, that explains it.
Yeah, we didn't understand, but now we understand.
I was confused in the first part, but then it made sense.
We have
all clear?
Mr. Hirschfeld, because we don't have time, we didn't know you'd be calling in. There is limited time, but there's only time for a follow-up
I
question.
just want to say I hope we don't get cut off again. The last time he was
No,
abruptly...
you won't get cut up. And you see when you...
I believe a black gentleman the last time needed to use the phone and cut you off.
You get off that phone there.
Howard.
Yes.
You see, about 30 years ago, the peace treaty between President Sadat and President Begin and Jimmy Carter, I organized, and I was the signer of the peace treaty. And I'm sitting now in jail, and Yasser Arafat will do nothing. He's so happy, he's looking forward.
We only have a time for a follow-up question from Dracula
I
Godfrey.
think
Go ahead.
Yasser Arafat's a little busy.
Yes, Dracula Godfrey.
Is it hard being a Jew in prison around all of those schwarzes?
Yeah. but I am in prison. The best thing I have in prison, almost every prisoner listens to Howard Stern. I don't know why, but they must have a good...
Is it wonderful being a Jew in prison because everything is free?
Dracula Godfrey.
Is it true you entered prison to get free breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and you didn't have to pay rent?
Howard, you know, the joke that I told you became the symbol of the prison.
What was that joke?
That President Clinton was the hardest working...
Hey, get off the phone and bring that ass over here. You bring that Jew ass over here right now.
Have any of the black... Dracula Godfrey brings up a good point. Have any of the black or Hispanic or white, for that matter, men try to have sex with you?
No, because my ass is too tight.
Dracula Godfrey, we only have time for one last question. Go ahead.
I heard your rectum is as wide as a basketball hoop.
Well, you know, Jerry Adams used to introduce me. He's a good friend of mine, Abe Hirschfeld. He's in this country 40 years. But he still speaks like he's arriving next Thursday.
Can you say that all over again? I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, Joe Adams said, meet a good friend of mine, Abe Hirschfeld, who's in this country 40 years, but he still speaks like he's arriving next Thursday.
Oh, this is really embarrassing. We didn't have the mic on.
Right.
Yeah, can you just say it one more time? We want to hear the joke on the air.
No. All right, one more time. Thank you.
Yes. Joey Adams hosted me at the Friars Club and introduced me to a good friend of mine, Abe Hirschfeld, who's in this country maybe 40 years. But he still speaks like he's arriving next Thursday.
Oh, damn it. We didn't have the tape rolling. We want it on tape. Can you just please Please, just one more time.
Maybe I should give it on the pussies. Will be better.
No, just say it one more time. We weren't taping.
Okay. Joey Adams hosted me at the Friars Club, and he says, I want you to meet Abe Hirschfeld, who's in this country maybe 40 years. But he speaks like he's arriving next Thursday.
Oh, you still didn't get it? Oh, this is awful. I don't know what the new equipment
All right. Well, anyway, Dracula Gottfried.
Going to hell, Gilbert.
Let me say something. Mr. Hirschfeld, of course, is in prison. What prison are you in, Mr. Hirschfeld?
Now I'm in Rikers Island.
Rikers Island. It's how old a man are you?
I'm 82.
82 years old.
I'm 82 years old in my head.
Are you a Crip or a Blood?
35 between my legs.
Are you a Crip or a Blood? Who are you more associated with?
I beg your pardon?
The Crips or the Bloods?
I'm with the Tombs.
Anyway, I'm glad you got your message out.
How much more time does he have?
How much more time before you get out?
I don't know. The judge, I have a crooked judge gunman, and he said he'll keep me in prison till the end of my life.
Mr. Hirschfeld?
My property.
Mr. Hirschfeld, have you ever met Joey Adams?
Yes, I was very close with him.
Okay, so do you have any funny Joey Adams stories?
Yes, you see, he introduced me at the Friars Rose. And he said, I want you to meet a good friend of mine, Abe Hirschfeld. He's in this country maybe 40 years. But he still speaks like he's arriving next Thursday. Just like I'll be arriving. It's easier to arrive with a girl than with you.
I don't know what the hell is wrong with these earphones. What did you just say about Joey Adams?
Dracula Gottfried. You asked some relevant questions to Mr. Hirschfeld. I've spoken to the attorney, Dominic Barber, who says Mr. Hirschfeld is in prison and should not be.
He should be in prison.
He said to me, and this is a direct quote, he did say that to me, Mr. Hirschfeld. I don't know if that makes you feel any better or worse.
Definitely.
Mr. Hirschfeld.
Hold it. It's Dracula Gottfried. Needs to ask you
Mr. Hirschfeld.
Dracula Gottfried.
In the dark recesses of prison, have you ever remembered meeting Joey Adams? One more time. Could you tell us the story how Joey Adams introduced you?
Eventually, you guys will learn to speak.
I know it's really it's our equipment here. Can you just tell us one more time?
Okay, I'll do anything for you.
Thank you.
And Joey Adams roasted me at the Friars Club, and he said, I want you to meet a good friend of mine, Abe Hirschfeld, who's in this country maybe 40 years. And he thinks like he's arriving next Thursday. Soon I'll be arriving next Friday.
It's like an insane asylum in here.
Wait a minute. You know what? Gilbert laughed over it.
I did.
You know how you did. Mr. Hirschfeld, let me just say that those two beeps that we hear in the background mean that you're on a prison phone, doesn't it?
Yes.
And that means that the authorities could be recording this highly confidential.
Yes, because they're playing
if they have a copy of the Joey Adams story, if they would please send it to me because our equipment failed.
Okay.
But Mr. Hirschfeld, I have heard from Dominic Barber, who is considered one of the top-loaded attorneys in the country, that you are a man who should be freed.
Positively, I tell you, the people are suffering so much that I'm not freed. I invented a perfect 100% diet. They calls it a fountain of youth. In addition, I have a simple theory which I can straighten.
One last question for Dracula Gottfried.
Yes, Mr. Hirschfeld. Mr. Hirschfeld. Have you ever?
Hello?
Mr. Hirschfeld?
Wait, Mr. Hirschfeld? Hello? They disconnected.
Yes. Very important.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dracula Gottfried's powers. Incubus, come to me. Now you will never know what Joey Adams said.
Once I met Joey Adams.
Yes?
He said, even though I arrived from Transylvania, 5,000 years ago.
Wait, I didn't get the punchline. Call him back.
Tell me that story. Anyway, actually, at 82 years of age, to be in prison is a... All right, let's go to the rest of the news. And Robin, Gilbert Gottfried here, Richard Jenny here.
Gilbert really is going to go to hell. He's half like a retard.
I thought I was in an insane asylum.
That was horrible.
But a retard eventually would have caught on.
Oh, my God.
Now you're making fun of me.
You said to him in the Dracula Godfrey voice many things.
Oh, dear.
Many things.
All right, now I'm going to tell you something.
I have no home.
Uh-oh.
Hunted.
I'll never get this out.
Despised.
Living like an animal.
I have something very shocking
Listen to them.
Oh, God.
Children of the night. That music they make. A spider spinning his web for an unwary prey. The blood is the life, Mr. Enfield. Listen to them, children of the night. What music they make. To die,
oh my God,
to be really dead, must be glorious. There are far worse things awaiting man than death. I never drink wine.
He only does the Dracula part. He'll go on forever.
Dracula Gottfried.
Like a monologue.
We couldn't get that on our tape.
All right,
Do you mind repeating that?
Once
No,
I
it's
met
all right.
Joy Adams.
All right, let's...
Very shocking news here, Howard.
Shocking news? What,
Yes.
Gilbert has a new routine?
That's the shocking news. He does not have a new routine. Yeah, listen to this. You're going to be shocked, too.
Their eyes were red like his. I will get them for you, master.
Who's he doing now?
That's
the whole movie.
Yeah, Dwight Fry.
Oh, okay.
Now you know what he does all day. You kept asking. I got you the answer.
An African-American or an Asian actress who is over 40 is going to have an extremely difficult time getting work in the motion picture industry.
Shocking.
Wow, that's shocking.
What did you go to see on a Broadway show, The Dracula Chronicles from Gilbert Gottfried?
You want to put Gilbert on Broadway?
I want to do a limited run Gilbert Gottfried on Broadway where he comes out as Dracula in full makeup and does the whole movie. We do the whole movie right on stage. I'll play one of those characters.
The weirdest thing is you were going to put the guy who farts on Broadway a little while ago.
I'm working on that. Still, I can't get him a visa. That guy's huge. And you can do the Joey Adams story over and over again. Tell me one more time, Joey Adams. Would you be willing to star in a Broadway production presented by Howard Stern?
Or are you too busy?
Or are you too busy being the voice of a paperclip?
Yeah. Are you booked up?
Well, why don't we take that movie that you do?
Yes.
Get a bunch of actors to work around you, and you play Dracula. Why do I think I'd go see that?
Because you would go see it.
I would see it every day.
You'd be the only one in the audience.
When you do that, I love it. I love when you do Dracula. Dracula and his lawn furniture. Is this lawn furniture?
It's plastic and cheaply made. Look at the trays that collect memorabilia from the Arsenio show.
The only girl I ever had up here was Uma Thurman. Uma.
Gilbert, do Dracula if he was Romanoff, Howard's running coach. Doesn't matter run.
You have to run correctly. Lift your legs. Lift your legs. Or you will get shin splints.
Wow.
Me, I can run on the ice.
He runs on ice, the guy.
Watch me run on the ice. The cold.
The cold. The dark. I only run at night. I have never run in the daytime. I only run back to my coffin in the daytime. Once I met Joey Adams.
All right. Robin,
Anyway, the Screen Actors Guild did a survey to find out that Asian and African-American actresses over 40 can't get work in Hollywood. The figures
amazing story.
also show that 62% of all roles go to men, and only 26% of roles go to women.
Oh.
Do you know how many kids are sitting there going, ow! Hey, did you hear about those actresses in the United States?
I just want to say these are two very funny comedians.
They're wild.
Crying and when Johnny Carson used to cry.
Oh, yes.
With that fake tear. He never really cried.
He just dabbed at his eyes.
Yeah.
It's clever stuff.
This Gilbert Gottfried, very funny.
So funny.
Richard Jenny.
It's just the wild man.
When he does Dracula, I just lose it.
I lose it. I lose control.
If he really pretends he likes you, then it would be like,
I am Dracula. Funny stuff.
Dracula. Yeah, he would repeat the big.
Oh, and the other thing was to throw the pencil over his shoulder.
Yes.
Joey Adams.
Get rid of his pencil.
Oh, I met Joey Adams. Was that funny? Oh.
You know what I love when you do that, Joey Adams.
I met Joey Adams.
No, I didn't even know that you could do Dracula.
Yeah.
I wasn't even aware that you did that.
Now,
Who would know that?
I just read somewhere that you did Dracula.
Is that true? Now,
True story.
I was looking at the paper this morning.
It's a true story. I read the newspaper. You read the newspaper, Johnny? Wow.
Now,
Wow.
Not familiar
What would
with
make you do that?
I don't have a research department. I read the paper myself.
Since I assume that some people who are watching are unbelievably retarded, I have to over-explain everything. Now, if you're not familiar with Dracula, someone who apparently
Dracula was from Transylvania.
Which is a fictional place. We should point that out.
Never read the paper and seen Joey Adams come. He was a comedian. He would print jokes there. Now we have someone coming up who actually, I read this. He actually he was introduced by Joey Adams.
At a variety road.
Robin, what else is in the news? Because this can go on all day.
We were talking about earlier the girl who was sort of kidnapped and tortured.
This is wild.
Yes, it is.
True story.
True story, Johnny. It was in the paper.
Oh, if you don't know.
This is clever stuff.
They picked her up at a mall. The people were actually from this area.
I'm constipated.
Picked her up at a mall, and the abuse almost started immediately after she got into the car. They handcuffed her, drove her to Rhode Island, took her to a motel where they beat her, choked her, and sodomized her.
Now, for those of you who don't know what rape is.
For those of you unfamiliar with the word sodomy.
Now that would be an entrance into somebody's body in a way that is considered unnatural by some.
Against their will.
Some people consider that unnatural.
I read you were raped. That's something I read in the paper.
I read it this morning. True story.
Yes, true story.
You were raped and sodomized for 24 hours?
Not.
So you were beaten until your eye whites turned red?
Yes.
That's why. That's
So
very
anyway,
clever.
she was there for several days. They even handed her off to another guy. Now 3 people are under arrest, and I guess she's...
They hand you off to Ed.
This kind of thing happens all the time. A man in Grand Rapids, Michigan was sentenced to 17 to 15 years in prison for raping 2 of his foster daughters. Upon learning of his sentence, he then tried to attack a television camera.
May the bird of happiness. You have leaf droppings in your head.
The Daily Rape Bugle, every story is
right. It took 2 deputies to pull this guy off the reporters.
True story, I never had daughters.
No?
I had 3 sons, Ricky and the other 2.
That's right, I forget their names.
And I hardly had any contact with them. But I cried on TV when they died.
The guy did apologize, though, to his 2
now, if you don't know what sons are.
child victims.
True story. If you don't know what a son is.
If you have a child who's a female and you have another one who is the opposite of that.
I read about my sons in the paper.
True story.
I just read it on the way over here today.
I know that because I read it. A bishop who married a woman with in one of his
I know Joey Bishop.
Not Joey Bishop. There's a Catholic bishop.
People are booties.
A 70-year-old guy or something, and he decided that this whole vow of chastity thing was a bunch of hogwash.
Right.
So he went to the Reverend Sun Myung Moon, and he got married in one of those mass weddings. They gave him a Korean bride.
No, this is true.
He ran off with the Korean bride. Apparently, she's now pregnant. Then he met with the Pope, and he has decided to rejoin the Catholic Church.
The way you read that last story was so good, I'm going to invite you to sit on my couch.
Oh, that's clever. Clever stuff.
So she hasn't seen her husband since he met with the Pope. It's like the Pope made him disappear.
He met the Pope. Was that
true story?
And she says now that she's going to go on a hunger strike.
On a hunger strike.
Until her husband returns.
That's a great monologue.
I don't think that's very good for the baby.
That is.
Jimmy Stewart's here to do bad poetry.
Well, my dog Bo, I stepped on my toe, and the Three Stooges have a guy named Mo.
Oh, dear.
He was the best dog I ever had, and when he died, I was sad.
Ed was a schmo. Ed, you should go on a hunger strike.
That was the second scariest thing besides Groucho is when Jimmy Stewart came on.
I know, and everyone acted like he was normal. Like what he was doing was funny.
And that thing on his head was real hair.
Oh, yeah.
He never said, what is that thing on your head?
America's beloved Jimmy Stewart. Come on now for 20 minutes and ramble on.
I once had a fish. We put him in a dish. That's my poem,
Now, if you don't know what a poem is, ordinarily words do not rhyme together. And in this particular kind of writing, they do.
And Johnny would never say poem. He would say poem.
A poem.
A poem.
A poem. P-O-L-M. Poem.
He's written a poem.
Pete Marmooney.
He's written a poem.
Gary Condit has given indications he is going to run for re-election in the year 2002.
Yeah. Now, for those of you who have not been following this story, Gary Condit.
His annual fundraiser.
Now, pay attention. This is a wild story.
He, of course, came to our knowledge because of the whole Chandra Levy disappearance. And he now says,
poinsettia.
Even though some of the newspapers in Modesto are calling for his resignation.
The newspapers of Modesto.
I believe that's the Modesto Bean.
The Fresno Bee, the Modesto Bee, they're all bees. And Condit now says to the newspapers,
Ed's a son of a bee.
in response to their calls for him to resign his office, that they are mistaking his silence in public with the fact that he did cooperate with the police fully.
Now, for those of you who don't know what
beginning.
silence is,
what would that be?
that would be, many times there are sounds known as noises. The absence of those is called silence.
Sometimes you hear a sound, and that's not silence. It is really wild. We're going to have someone come out and talk about this in a minute. This is wild.
Have we set this up enough?
President Bush has made a decision on stem cell research. It has now come under fire because a lot of the American public is against limiting stem cell research. But yesterday he said he's made his decision and he's sticking by it. Number 12.
Gilbert, I know you're very upset about this, and I know you want to break out of character and say something.
And say something as Gilbert Godfrey.
Go ahead, Gilbert.
Joey Adams.
All right, here is the
president making his stupid statement.
Here it is. It's a very dumb statement. Because really, there should be stem cell research.
I'm not going to change my mind. I'm the kind of person that when I make up my mind, I'm not going to change it.
Isn't that great?
There's going to be people who've got all kinds of opinions.
No matter what information he collects, he will never listen. He will never change his mind.
I don't care if I'm wrong. I'm not changing my mind about it.
And most people talk like this do not like Jews, so I suggest you mind your P's and Q's.
I hate those no-good cakes.
Now, let me tell you something.
Change my mind about
when Dick Cheney makes up his mind, I don't change my mind.
I gave mine, and I gave it to the country.
I gave my mind to the country.
And that's how I'd be as Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces.
You know what would happen?
If I was attacking a country and it turned out that they wasn't actually doing anything, I would have already gone on record and I'd bomb the crap out of them.
Do you know what would happen to Lon Chaney in prison?
What?
Dick Cheney.
There you go. And let me just say hello to Howard, who wants to say hi to Gilbert Gottfried. Go ahead, Howard.
Howard?
Hey, how you doing, Howard? Been listening to you since the NBC days.
All right.
I used to work with Gilbert on Up All Night, and I got a couple of really funny Gilbert stories.
Another great milestone in Gilbert's career.
Yes.
That show on cable, yes.
Yeah, it was wild.
We were all sorry to see that go.
You know, when you look at the whole body of Gilbert work, you realize show business is a complete waste of time.
Yes.
Go ahead, yes.
The best story about Gilbert was the time we were doing the shoot, and everybody left. There was nobody left but a couple of crew people, and I go in the elevator to take some equipment down, and Gilbert's standing in the elevator holding an apple. Okay, he's riding up and down in the elevator for like 25, 30 minutes waiting for this girl from the crew to come into the elevator. I think she was like the makeup girl. And he tried to pick her up in the elevator with an apple. It was the most hysterical thing I've ever seen.
All right, thank you.
Well, that was a funny story.
You used the old apple. Who let him through?
That was almost as funny as Abe Hirschfeld's Joey.
Yeah,
yes,
that was an exciting story.
We're going to take a break. We'll be back right after these words.
To the man who taught Rodney King how to parallel park. Howard Stern.
Thank you. What do you got for me now? I got to do the news. What is that? The news you got for me? You're going to do the news?
Yes, he's bringing in something I wanted.
Oh, okay. Put it in there. You're distracting me. I spoke to Dominic Barber yesterday. I asked him about the Hamptons. I said, do I want to be out in the Hamptons this summer? I started looking into these rentals. They're nuts out there.
Oh, yeah, they're very expensive.
You could buy a house for what they want in rental for like 2 months. They want like $200,000.
It was bad a few years ago, but now it's gotten outrageous.
Yeah, forget it. And I realized something.
To ask for those rents.
I realized something that, you get a house out there, then you feel the pressure to drive out there every weekend.
Because you're paying an arm and a leg.
Yeah, and it's like, well, for that kind of money, you could buy a house somewhere, like in Roosevelt.
On the water.
With a pool.
You can live out by Ratza.
Right. Dominic said if I want to go out...
He'll take you.
No, he said if I want to go out there, he said I could use his house maybe one weekend.
Right, I told you, try it out.
Yeah.
If you like it, then you go for it. But
I got a feeling I wouldn't like it because... the thought of getting in my car Friday and having to rush out of the city.
Well, let me say, the thing that bothered me was that I spent all my time thinking about transportation.
Right.
On Friday it was like, do I go out early or do I try to wait or do I, and then you're constantly with that. And then Saturday you have a free day. And then Sunday's like, do I go home early? It's just a 1 day of freedom and then you're
I was talking to Tony.
Getting there and back.
She rents a house out there and she said that, she comes back Sunday night at 6. It's not so bad. That's considered late.
Right.
So I'm like, well, what do I do? So you mean Saturday I wake up, have a fun day, then Sunday morning wake up super early and commute?
Right.
Who needs that?
And that was always the dilemma. Do I go early? Do I go late? Is it raining? Should I, you're checking it's like a major thing all the time with you. When do you go back?
I think if you're Jerry Seinfeld, you buy a house out there, you can live out there. He doesn't work.
Or if you're somebody who can schedule your time around it, you go on Monday after the traffic's all gone or something. It's just a real hard thing for people who only have that 2-day weekend.
Yeah, so I've been talked out of that. Not for me.
Meanwhile, John tells me that he said to Fred, who is a Hamptons guy, why didn't you pipe into the conversation the other day when we were having it? Because Fred does it. So why doesn't he ever say anything to you?
Yeah, well, Fred doesn't know he's doing it.
Fred loves it there. And
what do you do?
It's not for everybody.
What time do you go out on Fridays? What time do you go out on Fridays?
It all depends. I mean, usually for me, when I would rent...
you don't rent anymore? You bought something?
I bought something. Yeah. So I rented in July. So I would have the 2 weeks. But I didn't feel the pressure to go out on those other weekends. And a lot of times my wife would stay out the rest.
But now you have it. What do you do?
I go when I have time. Sometimes I don't go for like a month.
Well, when you go on a Friday, what time do you leave?
Sometimes I go on a Saturday morning.
Yeah, see?
You won't answer.
No, but that's exactly what
No,
happens.
but the thing is my wife... See, I've got it easy because my wife will take the car out. She'll take the dogs out. She has plenty of time to go out.
Right.
I can get on a jitney and ride out Saturday morning.
Oh, I see.
That's not a problem. Yeah, but Howard, you could leave right after the show and no that much traffic.
But I have things to do. I can't leave right after a show. And then I got my kids sometimes. I mean, it's the whole rigmarole.
No, you wouldn't go every weekend because some weekends would be kids' weekends or you'd plan to have the kids out there for the weekend.
The kids would love it out there. And the kids have...
My kids told me they ain't going out there with me.
They don't want to go out there? Oh.
I don't know what that's about.
But, because I know the whole divorced parents thing, too. Oh, I got my kid. Can I have the room? And, it's a whole thing.
Yeah, but you get your own house. Like, you wouldn't, share with a bunch of
I don't know, man. I ain't going to pay all that money for a house. And then all of a sudden...
some weekends you're not even there.
Then you feel like, oh my God, I better go. I paid all this money.
Yeah, for your needs. And the other thing that you could do, Howard...
I'm going to use Dominic's house one time.
Monday morning...
And then I'll get it out of my system.
Yeah, but you come back to work, Howard.
I don't even have it in my system to go out and look for a house, let alone go out there.
You would even sometimes consider, now, can I drive from here Monday morning?
On Monday morning, you leave
at
at like 4.
I don't want to do the traffic on Sunday.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I ain't doing that.
You should get a place for one of the weeks that we have off in the summer.
No, I don't want to do that. You know what? I'm done with it. I didn't even have to go out there to know I'm done with it. I'm done with it.
It was just a real hassle.
I'm
because
tired.
I always was thinking about when to go and when to come back.
Because here it is Friday, right? Well, let's say I'm already beat from the week. I feel like I got a sore throat or something because I'm run down. And
God forbid it should rain, then you're miserable. Because you got this house and you're supposed to be there. Now I'm at the beach and it's raining.
yeah, right. And I drove all the way out here.
Yeah.
And then you watch TV, you know?
Right.
That's just like you would do if you were here.
Right.
We're not as easygoing as you, John.
Yeah. I get that one day, you know? It's got to be right. Then you're mad you went out there. You wish you were home.
Man.
Yeah, you know
That
what?
beach better be ready for me when
It's
I
not
get
for me.
there.
All right, whatever. But don't listen to her because, you know,
I will listen
she's
to her.
so off, though, Howard.
Yeah, right.
She's so off. Sounds right to me. She's closer to my feeling than
Play
you.
the other card, Fred.
What?
And I play the other side of the fence. You know you love
I'm
it
not
out
playing any side of the fence, John.
He could care less.
It's for me. If he doesn't want to do it, that's Howard's business.
But do you agree with what
I'm
Robin's
not going to
saying?
No, I don't
Okay,
agree with
then
what
I'm
Robin's
just
saying.
saying, say
but
something.
that's her business.
All right.
If she doesn't like it, what am I going to do? Stand on my head and say, no, Robin, you're wrong?
No, but she's
That's
trying.
insane.
Yeah, no, but she's getting Howard to go with her. He doesn't know.
I know. I don't want to sit. Excuse me, this is silly. I know I don't want to sit in traffic for 2.5 hours. I don't.
I know, but I'm saying that you won't if you leave at a decent time.
I don't care if you leave at the best time. It's still 2 hours.
Get up there sooner, John.
It's still 2 hours from the city, even on the best conditions.
Oh, I get what you're saying. You don't even want to drive anywhere.
Yeah. I'm not hearing a lot of pleasure. You know what I mean?
You could go into one of your trances on the way out.
Yeah. That lasts a half hour. Then what do I do?
Talk to Ronnie.
Now you got to watch a movie.
No, then I got to talk to Ronnie.
A couple drinks on the way down, you'll be fine.
Drinks. I'm done with drinking, too. It's another thing. It's a waste of time.
You're a fun
You know, the thing is now I'm out at the beach, but I have to get ready for work on Monday morning. So now I'm dragging out papers to the beach so I can read it while I'm out there.
Right.
Not for me.
Right.
You do have it rough.
She's got to read papers. She's got to read papers on the beach.
Everybody else is just sunning
And reading papers.
working, and I'm working. Where are the tablets? That's exactly right. I got to get these
All right,
papers.
speaking, since you work so hard on the news, why don't we do it right now?
Wow.
Jesus.
All right, F all of you. And I won't do the news. So, let's just end the show, okay?
Well, what are you mad at me for?
Because you just made a crack, too. So let's
No, I said you work hard on the news. Let's get to it.
Let's just go to your
Nah, come on.
Let's go home at 10 o'clock on Friday.
Stop
You won't have
it.
any problem.
Ah, come
You
on.
won't have any problem.
Hey, you work hard on the news. Why don't you do it?
No. It's not a big deal. I'm stupid.
She's
I
cured.
wanted to tell.
You're not cured. That's Jackie's business. Come on, dude. Don't punish me. Don't punish me always.
What the hell? Now you can see what it's.
You really don't want to do the news? No. All right, that's up to you.
What happened? When did that...
Something turned.
Yeah,
wheels.
Jackie, I think
It must
it
have
was
been
your
John's
comment.
fault.
No, it
Since
was
1984, we've been sitting here in this room insulting each other, and just something all of a sudden pissed you off.
Today was the day.
You got to
How
her.
about that?
You got to her.
Today was the day. You got me.
All right, Jackie, way too many Heineken Martling, his 4 filthy Oleo CD. You really don't want to do the news?
We'll do the plug anyway.
I think you should do it.
He does.
You love doing the news.
Being a baby, big baby.
I don't get it.
My news.
You
can't live without my news. Obviously you can. I'll punish you all. Do the plug, you bastards.
You really don't want to do it?
Yes, I do. You can live without it.
Oh, no, see, Howard, she said that you could live without it. No, Howard wants
You
to do
want
the
from
news.
me. I asked you to do the news. You don't want to do it.
Beg me.
I can only ask you somebody.
Plural, you idiot. You can live without it.
Hey, Howard.
Yes.
Beg her to do the news. Go to
I
Mr.
beg you.
X. It's going to be a long weekend with the guy.
Oh, stop. No, it'll be a short weekend for all of us.
All right. Jackie, way too many Heineken Martling, his 4 filthy Oleo CDs and cassettes at Coconuts, or call 1-800-323-KING. Thursday, April 13th at Rascals Comedy Club in West Orange, New Jersey for MP3 jokes and Filthy 3D Joke Man. Visit jokeland.com to order Ed Gallagher's novel, who is a guy who jumped off a bridge because he was gay. Johnny in the Spot. And I'm not even sure I understand Johnny in the Spot. What does that mean, in the spot? Johnny in the Spot.
I guess the spot he left on the dam.
Maybe the spot in his pants. Go to firstbooks.com. Now, that's number 1stbooks.com, or call 1-800-839-8640. Also, if you want, you can go to a very magical place. What is the name of the strip club where you got the strippers from? You guys took away all my plugs. Fantasies in Keyport. Also, I want to thank Audrey Kwok, who is in the movie Autumn in New York starring Richard Gere, and also you can see her in the pages of Sports Illustrated. She has a whole spread in there. And don't miss Stuttering John's band opening for Reverend Tribble and the Angels at the Bottom Line Thursday night, April 6th. What do you want to tell us, Baba Booey?
I'm going to be hosting the Miss Rio Supermodel Search, and if you want to enter, you can go to the Paramount Hotel on April 4th from 1 to 6 p.m. with a swimsuit. And if you want to win a chance to go to the NFL draft with me, go to sportspage.com.
I can't think of more fun than going to the sports draft with you. Ralph wants to get the last word in on the Hamptons, which caused a lot of problem today. Ralph, go ahead.
You know what, man? You know what's great about not going to the Hamptons? The city is, like, empty on the weekends because everybody goes to the Hamptons. It's really nice in the city.
Right. Well,
you get around, you get...
I'm convinced.
Yes.
I don't want anything to do with it. Yes. I don't.
And the traffic's incredible trying to get out there. Takes all
too
the
much.
fun out
It's
of it.
too much pressure for me. I got enough pressure at work.
Yeah, and you know how bad you are making the decision. You won't be able to... should I go there? Should I go later?
Right. I'm bad at making a decision.
That's why he's got you, Ralph.
Yeah, you can help me.
Yeah.
Get
The
out of here.
restaurants are empty. You can treat me anywhere.
Yeah, he says to me the other night, let's go out to dinner. I know what that means.
Yeah. Oh, please.
Take me out to dinner.
Yeah, that's what it means.
You didn't just realize that now, please.
Dominic, go ahead.
First of all, why not the news today? I can't end the show.
Nope, it's over.
No.
No news today.
Slowly the traditions are dying. I knew this would happen. Let's have the news.
The news will not be done, right, Robin?
Robin.
Nobody cares.
Dominic
I
cares.
work hard
Let's
on
think
it.
about how-
It's a silly thing I do.
No.
You just worry about preparing on a Sunday, so why bother with it?
Robin, it's important to the show, and we all love it. Please to the news.
Well, Dominic, I'll come and do it for you.
Dominic, it's Robin does not want to do it. She feels her news has been insulted.
Might be time to write another book.
Robin, I want you to know...
Maybe Monday you'll do the news.
No,
it's over.
Robin, we appreciate the news. Please do it today.
Hey, Howard, I don't want to make this any worse than it is, but I was down in Scott's studio. I didn't hear what was the insult to Robin's news.
I'm not sure. I'm going to listen to the tape. I'm going to try and figure it out.
What happened, Robin? I missed all of this.
I know that there was some discussion about the Hamptons and
Why
in
don't
the
we bring in
news.
the tape right
Something
now?
happened.
No,
No,
it's Robin's business. Nobody else's. Mr. X is on the phone.
Oh, please.
Mr. X, go ahead.
Mr. X here.
Yes.
Yeah, you been messing with my bitch?
I didn't do anything, sir.
You better believe me or no.
I'm sorry.
I'm coming down there with my boys, and
All right. Your boyfriend, Mr. X. All right, we'll see you on Monday, everybody. Robin, I'm sorry if you have been insulted with your news, but let's hope things work out better next week.
I'm sitting right here. Does anybody know? Is it you, Howard? Who fired the shot?
You did.
No, I think it was Fred. Absolutely not.
You said that Robin's news
I was so different.
shouldn't be prepared on Sunday. And she had it rough.
Oh, no.
I know it wasn't me. Was it me, Robin?
Jackie fired the shot. I think that he said that it was very. She has a hard job to go out on the beach and read the tabloids. And then
talking about Judge.
And then Howard, you said, well, then let's get to that hard job, Robin. Let's go with
No,
the
I
news.
said, since Robin spent time preparing, let's get to the news.
You were a
How
little
is that an
sarcastic.
Do you feel that was
You
her?
were agreeing with Jackie.
Not really. I don't believe I was, but
Well, that's...
however you want to take it.
So because
All
I
right,
said
look.
you go down
Why
to the
don't we
beach
let
and you
everybody's spirits cool down over the weekend and see how we do on Monday?
What is he
Robin said,
vowing about? At least I stayed here.
Right. You stayed.
quit.
Well,
Right.
this time you did.
Yeah,
Robin, this is the
I'm
one time you
thinking about
did.
it, but I didn't quit today.
Oh, now you're going to attack me because you're pissed off.
Here's Craig. Craig,
Is that
go
how
ahead.
it works, hon?
Robin, you're cured.
That's what you say.
Why don't you get those two hands firmly on that sink? Robin, get over yourself. We invest a lot of time. You know, it's time
A
for
little
the
full of
news.
herself.
Well,
Knock it
no,
off,
no,
Robin.
feelings were hurt. I agree with Robin. Don't do it.
How about we get Edie McClurg to sit in on Monday and do the news?
Good.
Huh?
You get her to do it. Robin's dad is on the phone. Go ahead, Mr. Quivers.
Hey there, Robin. You don't want me to go over there and smack that ass.
Who channeled you?
Want me to put my hand on your lap again?
Who channeled you?
I'm embarrassed.
Robin?
All right. Okay. Why don't we all take a break?
Will Robin be stepping on your face this weekend on the grass?
Not mine, Jackie's.
It sounds like it's about 75% Jackie, about 15% Fred, about 10% Howard.
I did nothing. Wait a minute. Where you
I don't know what I did.
I did nothing. All I said is she has to go to the beach and take her tabloids, whether that's...
And I said, Robin works hard on the news. Let's get to it.
Jackie,
I didn't mean it was a rough job. I said, oh, that's a rough life.
Yes, go
Kinda
ahead.
Goofing on the fact she's on the beach reading
Howard,
the paper.
Howard, they got the tape queued up if you want to hear the insult.
Yeah, let's hear the insult.
Let's hear it.
Replay.
What's the insult?
There is no insult.
It was very light.
It had to be me.
Consider the things that she says about us.
No,
This is light.
I consider that. I consider it an insult. Go, let me hear that.
Stephen Baldwin's not pissed, but she
Bring ahead, fall back.
But this doesn't sound like Robin.
Good job, Keith.
You gotta hit the VCR. You gotta read papers of the beat.
Go ahead.
Gotta go back a little bit.
Go ahead.
One of the trances on the way out.
Well, I look awful. That lasts a half hour. Then what do I do?
Talk to Ronnie.
Now you got to watch a movie.
Then I got to talk to Ronnie.
A couple of drinks on the way down, you'll be fine.
Drinks. I'm done with drinking, too. It's another thing. It's a waste of time.
You're not fun.
You know, the thing is, now I'm out at the beach, but I have to get ready for work on Monday morning. So now I'm dragging out papers to the beach so I can read while I'm out there.
Right.
Not for me.
Right.
Blue team victory.